It's Friday. What's up, everybody? Y'all know what time it is. 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's time to get it on. Let's get it on. I see y'all in the building. Green Gang, stand up. Please make sure y'all do subscribe. If that subscribe button on your mobile device or computer, laptop, Chromebook is red, meaning you got a problem, bruh. Come on, Joe. Go ahead, subscribe to the network. Y'all know what it is, the greatest network on the planet, the Lapeef Network. Shout out to our sponsors, Teach Handley. Feel the Teach. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all use that link with Lapeef so you get that 30% off in a gift with your free box, man. It's okay to care about your skin. Let's get it in, man. Again, if y'all don't want to send super chats, y'all see it there. Support the network cash app, $ Lapeef. Let's talk. Follow Lapeef Network on IG at the Lapeef Network, and you can follow me on IG at rdubs. That's ARE_DUBBZ. Who we got in the building? We got So Solid, my guy. What's happening? Joe Thompson, the beautiful, incomparable Sierra. How are you, sis? How are you, sis? Make sure y'all follow Sierra on Instagram, man. Really dope woman, man. Y'all should really get to her Instagram, man. She's a really great person, man. Crystal J in the building, Green Gang in the building, man child coming through, Stephen Day with them Gucci signs. You know what I'm saying? Teddy 504 coming through. DMT_Zell, Sexy Chick 1, Bobby M, Consuelo, how you doing? Ed E Dub. Of course, we always got JR in the back hanging out. Y'all make sure y'all give a shout out and hands for my boy JR. You know what I'm saying? I see Clement Gray in the building, Anthony Boyce, Rayshawn Jones, E Dub. Yeah, man. Thank y'all so much for George Sims in the building, Perry Cali, and anybody else I didn't get to. All the ladies in the house say ow. DMT, a new member. Thanks so much for subscribing to the Green Gang, man. You will get exclusive membership member perks. Check out your emojis. You do get special emojis and different information. So thank you so much for becoming a man. Hey, Anthony Boyce was good, man. Hey, man, you know, I got to get my grown man on today. You know what I'm saying? For the people who think I don't have hair, I have hair. And as y'all can see, I'm wavy. You know what I'm saying? So it's what it is, man. It's what it is. My brother, Chi-Town, stand up. Shy Rilla, what's good, bro? Make sure y'all follow my boy Chicago Rilla on Instagram, man. One of the realest out here to do it, man. That's my man's right there, man. But let's get into it, man. Happy Friday, first and foremost. I'm glad y'all here. Let's get to it, man. It's for the fellas today. Ladies, y'all sit back, take notes. Crystal J, no. Look, a thumbnail. Hey, let's get this out the way, y'all. A thumbnail is a thumbnail, right? It's meant to get your attention. Right? So the thumbnail was meant to get your attention. I have nothing to say about Nia Long and her, whatever dude's name is. That's their business. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But we can definitely talk about it and how I see it, from a man's perspective. I'll definitely get into that for you. So we'll definitely address, right? But this one for the fellas today, not the call-ins, right? Not the call-ins, but the subject matter. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen the subject matter when you click that thumbnail, as Crystal J so eloquently pointed out. Leadership, gentlemen, in your relationship, right? In your relationship, can we all agree here in this chat, this world of chat, right, that you can only control the things that you can control, correct? Y'all know I depend on y'all feedback, so let me know if y'all with me. Press 1 in the chat. Shout out to my boy Champ Side. Press 1 in the chat if y'all with me, right? Toya T, what's up, beautiful? How you doing, sis? Right? You can only control what you can control, correct? It's a lot of outside forces that we have no control over. We can only control how we react, right? So with that being said, gentlemen, when it comes to your household and your woman, your leadership is not up for negotiation. It's not something you give out when they feel they're ready. I'm going to say it again. Your leadership is not conditional. It's not something you give out when they feel they're ready. Big Sean, I see you, my boy. Artis, welcome. I see you. Is that Pamalama? I don't know how to see it. I don't want to mess it up. Pamalama? Right? It's a lot of this. It's a lot of narratives, and it's a lot of this understanding that I'm seeing with a lot of women. And this is good women and bad women alike. See, I don't. I try not to I try to segregate. I try to segregate as much as I can, but I got to be honest with y'all. In this one, I gotta put them all in a box. I got to put them all in a pot. Scrap Skrilla was good, right? I got to put them all in a box. Now, for most women, they want leadership when they want it. Perry Cali said, "Hit like or don't comment." That's right. Hit the like button. It don't cost y'all nothing. And ladies, y'all got to understand, gentlemen, no, this ain't even about the ladies because it ain't their fault. Shaka, I see you. Shalom. It's not their fault. It's not. Right? Blame lies where it lies, right? Are they responsible for that part? Yes, but it's not their fault. Because we have to come to agreement, right? We have to come to the mental and temper ourselves mentally to understand that women are just going to do what they do sometimes. And I've said this before, and I'll say it again on this very station. The best woman will test you. This is for my fellas. The best woman, the goodest, no matter how good you believe that woman is, she could be the sweetest, most feminine, demure woman, period, bro. She's going to test you. Right? You must be a leader at all times. I mean, from the day you meet her, the moment you meet her, your leadership is not conditional. You talking about when you're leading is a non-starter. And I say that because of this, gentleman. Dr. Professor, what's good? I say this because of this, gentleman. And what I'm peeping, what I'm realizing, because I learn every day, guys. I learn every day. We as men need to stop giving our women excuses. I'm going to say it again. Gentlemen. What up, Q? We need to stop giving our women the room to make excuses. Mary Robinson, how you doing? Tahuti, I see you, my boy. See, because a lot of times the things, again, I say, the things that we allow to pass is because we know we're not on our job. The things we allow to pass is because you know in your heart of hearts, when it comes down to you measuring yourself as a man, that there's a deficiency. And I'm going to tell y'all the honest to God truth. This going to hurt y'all feelings. Fellas, this one going to hurt. It's going to cut deep. It's your woman's job to test it.
Did you hear what I said?
It's your woman's job to test you. Especially in the major number one category of what you were supposed to be doing. From the best to the worst, gentlemen. From the best woman to the worst woman. Now, some fellas are going to call this simping. Some guys going to say this is totally not red pill, blah, 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 rah, rah. Fine. You can have it. But when you are presenting yourself as a leader, that means the responsibilities come with it. If you are claiming to be a leader, you have to take the responsibilities that come with it. But let me tell y'all the most important part of leading. I need y'all to listen.
Did you hear what I said?
The most important part of leading is knowing and being able to knowing when and being able to make the tough decisions. And this I will show you, gentlemen, that everything you go through with a woman is your fault. Everything. You approach her, you make her your girl, aka your wife, your fiance, whatever. You. As hard as a woman may try, she can never claim a man. And when you see her break, right? When you see again that you're being a leader and she's not falling in line, and you continue to let it slide, you ask her or you direct her to make the correction, and you continue, and she doesn't, and you continue to let it slide, it's your fault, because being a leader would require you to make that hard decision. Do I stay or do I go? Now, life happens, guys. Love is involved, emotions is involved, finances, children, survival. Because a lot of y'all 50-50 guys out here really depending on y'all girls to survive. But that's another show. But even in that case, gentlemen, you should be able to survive on your own. Because it's no woman's job, none, not a woman on this near earth job to save you, to provide for you. That was your mother. She did her job already. That was your mother. And if you're looking for your wife or your significant other, your girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, to be your mother, you're in the wrong relationship, my friend. And if that's what you expect in every relationship, sir, every relationship you've been in is wrong. And the only common denominator in each relationship that you are in, good sir, is you. Is you, good sir. This is no disrespect to anybody going through it. But somebody has to say this. So when you're a leader, you take all facets. You take the L's and the W's. You cannot choose. You have to make the sacrifices, but you also are rewarded for the come ups. You cannot choose. And your woman should not be allowed to choose out of those options either, young God. If you are being responsible, if you are being a leader, if you're the one making the sacrifices, if you're the one paying the freight, you reap the reward, but you also take on all the risks. Sir, it's simply what it is. It's simply what it is. It's been this way forever, guys. As great as LeBron James is, as great as Michael Jordan was, Hakeem Olajuwon, Tim Duncan, Magic Johnson, Larry Bird, Isaiah Thomas. As great as of a player they were not allowed to change the rules on the court. LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Ja Morant. As great as they are as players, they are not able to choose the rules on the court. AKA, the game doesn't change. Only the players. You lead from day one. If she doesn't follow your leadership, if she can't recognize it, you cut her off at the knees. There is no second text. There is no second date. There is no callbacks. You have to be willing to make the tough decision. And understand that you're responsible for it. That's what leaders are. And that's what leaders do. It is non negotiable. It comes without any conditions. It simply is what it is. Stop playing with these women. Stop playing with your time. Stop playing with your resources. Stop playing with your effort. Because if she's not showing you she's worth it from the beginning, she's not worth it.
Did you hear what I said?
If she's not showing you she's worth it from the beginning, she's not worth it. Y'all know how we do it. Let's go ahead and put this up. Let's pay the bills. We'll put the number out, and y'all know how we do. It's time to make the call-ins. Ladies, do not be afraid. This is a safe space, 100%. Now, safety doesn't mean you won't get hit sometimes on your butt. You will, right? We need the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, ladies, to get to a responsible response. Okay? You are not, I'm not judging you. I am not Judge Judy. I need the information so I can give you my correct assessment. So solid in the building. I'll be trying to tell my wife to protect and provide. I need to be controlling. There's no other way to be a leader. It's part of the job. If they don't want to agree to it, well, Olin said, Chazwa, $1. I appreciate you. Pretty girl Q in the building. Island gal Q, how you doing? Thanks so much for coming through, sis. You know I appreciate you. Olin again said, I want the leadership when I don't want it because women need it. Better yet, it is required. I agree. BZ in the building. Salute OG, a little something for the collection plate. I appreciate you, my guy. Right? So let's get to it, man. Y'all can click the link that I left if y'all want. And again, I just need you to show yourself coming up. Once you come up and I see you're a human being, you can definitely go off cam if you are, don't want your face to be shown. If that's not what y'all want to do, then you can definitely call in. There's the number, 507-319-1027. Let me make sure I'm connected. Boop. Boop. And we can talk about the Nia Long situation. Okay, I'm locked in. Shelton Ward in the building, paying my weekly ties to the house of Rick. Keep cooking and spinning the real deal. Hey, we just here to do what we here to do. Be sharp. I see you, my guy. What's happening? CC in the building. Construct Icon, my brother from another mother. That's inside. Bobby Z, he said, what's your cash app? That's easy, bro. I believe so, man. I don't know. Hold on, Bobby M. I got you, bro. For y'all to make this a great show, I need y'all. I'm not one to say I don't need y'all. I need y'all to come in and help me out. Bobby Z, it's in the chat, bro. Teresa, I see you. Hey, Nay. So let's address how I feel. And again, guys, I'm not a professional, right? What I feel about the Nia Long situation. I feel a Nia Long situation. If it was me, if it was me, I look at it like this, right? How long have they been engaged? Can anyone answer that question for me? That boy Tan, stay on the road. I appreciate you, my boy. All right, K. Cooper said 8 years. 8 years since 2010. Wait, hold up. Since 2010? They've been together since 2010, Brandon? How long? Okay, forget the engagement. How long they been together? 12 years? Been together 12, K. Cooper? Okay, so look. This is the way I look at this, right? Y'all might not like me for it. I don't care. Look. Didn't he have to ask her to marry her for her to become a fiance? Got a 12-year-old kid. Okay. Didn't he have to ask her for her to become a fiance? So that means I want to marry you. Why aren't you marrying me? Y'all see what I'm saying? Hey, Bobby M, I appreciate you, God. Right? Y'all see what I'm saying? I mean, again, if we want to assess it to the fullest of how it should be, right? If he put the marriage out there in the atmosphere and she not getting married, him as a man should know to move on. Right? But since he's there, that resentment builds up for whatever reason. Now, this not justifying what he did, but like y'all said, what's the saying go? Until I'm married, I'm single, correct? Tan, she stays because it benefits her. This is what people don't understand. Like, people want to try to assess people's relationships, but there's a benefit in everything. You see what I'm saying? See, a lot of people stay because y'all believe, I ain't gonna say y'all, but people, when they go through these type of issues, they stay because they believe the benefits outweigh their peace of mind. But they never do. Right? So he believes in marriage because if he didn't believe in marriage, this wouldn't be Nia Long that Nia Long is his fiance because he has to ask to marry her, right? So why is she not married? They don't have no money problems. They got a baby. Again, so solid. I hear what you're saying, but again, there's something that benefits her for not marrying him. Whether she don't want to entangle finances, she don't want to have to, whatever. It's something, bro. And time ain't waiting for neither one of them. Neither one of them ain't no Nia Long ain't no young whippersnapper, right? Just like he not. What's the problem? You see what I'm saying? I mean, be Price, Nia Long understand the power of privacy, right? That's why they'll be able to get past this. Yeah, she like mid-50s, CC. She look good though. I can't lie. She mid-50s. She look good for her age though. You can't even make. That's what I'm saying, Marcel. Why even accept? Jessica Jackson said it is on him though, but that's what I'm saying, Jess. Right? It is on him. But what I'm saying is that again, people look. I'm just telling you how I feel about it. You see what I'm saying? How I think it goes. Because again, if I'm sitting up here and I'm riding and dying for you, and I ask you to marry you, but you don't marry me, hey, we still single. Because that's the way you looking at me, right? But the responsible thing, the leadership thing to do would be, and I tell y'all I could think like that because I used to be that guy. Right? But he shouldn't be sacrificing what he believes in for her. Because he could say, "Oh, she's my fiance. Oh, I kick it with Nia Long. Oh, that's my girl." Y'all see what I'm saying? Right? But as good as Nia Long look, bro, like she 50. As good as Nia Long look, she's 50. Right? She taking time to get out of bed sometimes. Y'all feel me? Right? But the thing is, like I said before, man, people be playing in these relationships. Why is y'all playing? Why is y'all playing? Y'all doing everything but. It's so stupid to me. Y'all doing everything but getting married, bruh. And just like y'all in the chat, it's a million excuses of why something not to happen, right? Instead of the reasons of why it should happen. It's a million reasons of why something is not happening, right? And we accept those reasons, but don't nobody want to ask the questions of why is it should be happening. Right? But what's up, Jared? But no matter what, it's between them. And she's making sure it stays in between them. And I ain't heard him say nothing either. Y'all heard him say something? Aya, if I have no game, why are you here? Good night. It's so simple. If what I'm saying doesn't ring true, why are you here? Let me help you out the door. Let me help you. Right? So again, both of them are keeping it private, which I appreciate immensely. And they'll be able to get through it. Because if we being honest about it, it ain't none of our business. How can I help?
What's good, bro?
Nothing, man. What's good with you, bro?
Man, I've been trying to get on here forever, bro.
Oh, now you're here.
Can I spin my own narrative real quick?
On what?
Like women and dating, right? Because sometimes y'all are rich and y'all older, and I'm young and I'm poor. Long story short, and I don't know what people be talking about. Women don't. They're not against you being a leader. Like I've been the bummiest man in a relationship and still can lead the woman. They don't. They don't care about that. I don't see none of that.
Okay, what you seeing, young God?
What I'm really seeing is like the parents just I guess I want to say negligent of their kids through all ages. Like your kids ain't just your kids after they turn 10. They not your kids no more. That's how they act. You know what I mean? And it's like, if you, I don't see, mothers telling their daughters like, hey, like, regardless of how you feel, you still not happy right now. Like, what we gonna do to be different? Like, forget what the men is talking about. I never hear women coming together to be like, this is what is better. This is what is not better. There's no definition. But they not like anti definition. I've never seen it. Sometimes, because I watch a lot of Thursday episodes, I see them go back and forth all the time on like different things that women do and don't do. I mean, yeah, you'll find some, but I don't see how the internet then got a hold of this narrative that like women aren't submissive. They are, all of them.
Every single one?
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yeah,
You
I'm
positive?
I'm super sure
Okay.
they
No,
submit to the government every day.
right. I think you're right in a way. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is, if we being honest, bro, the things that the women do, uh, I'm just gonna be honest with you. It's not their fault, bro.
Right.
It's not their fault. Uh, Again, and it's a very simple puzzle to solve. It's a very simple problem. If you are being a man in all regards, right? If you're being a man in all regards, bro, and if she is not following your program, if she doesn't trust you enough to trust your leadership, even though you're providing what you and look, nobody's perfect, right? I'm talking about your 100%, all you
Right.
can provide, right? Because like you said, everybody ain't rich, right? But you don't have to be rich to be a leader, right? So if you're putting everything out there and she still doesn't fall in line, you should cut her off. It's just that simple,
I
right?
mean, most of the time, though, when do that ever happen? If you can quickly come up with the most efficient idea as you supposed to, who's arguing with you? I've never seen nobody argue with that.
I think that's a reach. I think that's a reach, young guy, and it might be because you're young and you haven't lived long enough to see it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me hear it.
Right? No,
How?
it's nothing to hear. It happens. You see what I'm saying? And again, how old are you? How old are you, young guy?
30.
Okay. So right now you're kind of in that mid range, right? Where you can still fish for younger ladies, but you can also reach out to the cougars, right? You at that
Right.
point, right? And what you got to understand, right? And the great thing, and this is why I preach so hard, bro, about getting together with your woman and ladies with their man as young as you can, because again, at that point, you guys impress upon each other. You see what I'm saying? But
Right.
this point in your life, and especially if you get in there, right? A lot of the girls you messing with, if they are good girls, right? You're either the first, second, or third guy, right? You're not the fifth guy. You're not the sixth guy. You're not the seventh, eighth, ninth, tenth guy. And again, with women, because just like you said, just like you just said, right? If they with a certain man and a certain attitude and leadership is put upon them, that's what they follow. Correct? Ain't that's what you just said?
Right.
Right? So again, once you get to a woman that's been through 5 of those, right, and it didn't pan out the way she wanted, right? That's
Right.
that six dude, right, got a whole different level of proof to bring to the table because now she has baggage on her. You see what
Right.
I'm saying? So at that point, let's not say it doesn't happen. Let's just say you haven't experienced it yet.
I mean, in a way, yeah, but I probably won't ever experience it because when you vetting a woman, I mean, that's the qualifying questions right there. Like, what do you even think a plan is? Can you tell me what a plan is? A lot of people out here can't even contemplate half of these things to be able to tell you if it's a good plan or not. Like, let's forget the morality of the plan. Can you tell me, A to Z, how to formulate a plan, how to know a plan is gonna work before we start it? Don't get into a whole 5 to 7 year relationship and then be like, oh dang, the plan didn't work and he was a scumbag. Like it might have worked. It's probably a couple steps in between that you skipped or decided not to do that he didn't enforce. Like you said, as a man, if she ain't with it, you gotta move on. Like now, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And her seeing you move on is the bossness that's gonna make her check herself. Like, dang, like I really lost what could have been just me having a fun time, just sitting here being a housewife.
Right. Or not, right?
Right.
Okay, so that's all I'm saying, right? And I totally agree with you. Like, if you, but this all starts with, like you said, with I don't believe in dating. I believe in if you're interested in a woman, you should be courting her, because the same way dudes don't like women being with a bunch of dudes. I'm not going to even worry about what women feel about a dude with a bunch of women. But what I'm saying is
Yeah.
this is that if you're a man and you out here and you intentionally and you looking to build a family and you looking to build wealth and you not go, well, wealth is a stretch because you can do that by yourself. I'm gonna be honest with you, right? But you're looking to build a
Right.
legacy and have kids and build a family to pass on. You see what I'm saying? You shouldn't be dating every chick, because
Right.
every chick is not worthy of your seed. Every chick is not worthy of bearing your child. Every chick's not a good mother. You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
again, why do we continue to waste each other's time when this is the very thing that destroys our community from within? It's the very thing, right? Nobody wants to admit it. Everybody want to say it's the white man and white supremacy and dudes doing this and women doing this. But the most important thing that's stopping us from being where we need to be and how we need to be there is our families don't stay together.
Right.
Right? So your premise does have some validity, but with experience, I think you will see different things. But at the same point, to agree with your point, as long as you being a man and standing 10 toes down, you gonna be okay.
Right.
Okay. You got anything else?
Yeah. Definitely hit my link since I'm already up here. But I wish I was up here like permanently. All I'm gonna say after this is you said a phrase earlier I was gonna expand on, but it's over with now. I'll
Oh,
catch
okay.
you.
Okay, bro. All right, Perry, it's good to talk to you, man. I appreciate you coming through, bro. All
All right, you too, man.
right, peace.
Appreciate you.
Have a great weekend, my guy. Stay safe. Be dangerous. My IG is rdubs2, Shantae. ARE_dubs. ARE_dubs. I'll put it in there. I'm sorry. Next up, ladies, the phone line is open. The phone lines is open. As y'all can see, this is a judge-free zone. There you go, Shantae. Yeah, that's love. Like again, Lucky Marie said some fly shit a couple of weeks ago. She said a lot of people feel like we should live life backwards. You know what I mean? And when you get older, you'll understand what that means. Right? We should live life backwards. But shout out to my boy Gorilla, Cold Killer, Jeffrey Manor alumni. Stop telling my business, bro. Yo, that's my brother, man. Shout out to Showrilla, the Gorilla, man, my man, bro. Man, see, this the problem I have with y'all, man. I give y'all what y'all ask for and don't nobody want it. Y'all don't know what y'all need, y'all don't want. You know what I'm saying? Every Friday, y'all know what we do. Don't nobody had no questions ready. The link be down there. You can call, you can do whatever you want. My phone right here. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for y'all to call in. Don't nothing happen, man. Nothing. Nothing. Then it was time for me to go cuddle. At 8 o'clock, everybody and their mama want to call. Everybody want to call, man. What else we got? What topic you want to talk about? Crystal J, put it in the link. Crystal J, this is open. We talk about anything. Crystal J, we talk about anything. The beginning is just a monologue. The beginning is just a monologue. That's just my subject matter for the monologue, right? You can call in about anything. Hold on. Hello? Hello.
Hello?
Hello. Good evening. Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Awesome. How can I help today?
Is this Ricky Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello?
I'm gonna call you back. Why you playing? PA? Filet? Filet? Hold on. Hey, y'all better. Hey, I'm just saying, don't call in before it's too late. Jen said 6 p.m. may be too early. They were saying 3:30 was too early, Jen. I can't win for losing. Y'all crazy, man. Now she ain't picking up.
Please leave your message for 26.
Voicemail like a bitch. What's happening? Voicemail like a bit. There we go. Hold on. I got you. Hola. Voicemail like a bit. There we go. Hold on. I got you. Hola. Hello?
Hey, Rick.
Hey. You want to
This is Christy.
Hey.
Oh, hold on.
Hey, you want to turn your YouTube down, love?
Yeah. Hey, Rick.
Hey, how are you? How are you?
This is Christy. Oh, hold on. Hey, you want to turn your YouTube down, love? Yeah. Hey, Rick. Okay, sorry.
No, you good. You good. Happy Friday. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, I'm blessed. Every day above ground is a good day, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to call in to get your thoughts on the whole Celtic situation, not necessarily between Nia Long and the guy, but I'm a fan of basketball, so I've been watching ESPN, and I've seen how the women have taken offense to this whole situation, and it's been like a lack of accountability to me, and it's been unfair. So, you know, you keep in the news for this situation, but the report stated that it was a consensual relationship.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is, if it's consensual, that means there's two parties involved. So I'm not understanding why the media is trying to paint him like a predator and the woman is being sheltered, because they had a whole news conference and they also, the owner stated that they weren't going to punish anybody but him. Well, and so some of the commentators, the male commentators, were just speaking to the fact that, hey, it's two parties in this. And some of the female people were like, we're not going to like bash women and like all these things. I'm just thinking like, this is another example of women not holding themselves accountable. And I'm a woman myself, and I like to think that I'm not biased. Right is right, wrong is wrong for me. That's how I come. So just watching your show, watching the Lapeef Network, and just seeing this trend, it's kind of cringy to me. That like you see it in multiple spaces, it's the same thing from it. So I'm just trying to get your thoughts on it all.
My thoughts is that you never shit where you eat.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I hear what you're saying. Listen, I want to let you know I definitely agree with your stance. Right? They both adults, right? But I mean, you can have the lowliest job and they have no fraternization policies. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. It's just what it is.
And I agree. I'm not absolving him of any, of the responsibility, because as you just stated, it's in every workplace that kind of policy exists. It's just the inconsistency in the reprimand for me.
Right, but
like,
it's the plight of the black man. You know what I'm saying? We, no matter what, we're gonna be made. It's always our fault. You know what I'm saying? Like she could have came up to him. You ever see the movie The Four Brothers, when his secretary came and basically attacked him in his office, closed the blinds and everything, right? It's still gonna make it our responsibility. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just the way. And again, we don't get no grace for that. You know what I'm saying? We don't get no grace for it. Is it right? No, it's just the way it is. But that's why I tell y'all when I'm on these shows, we understand the double standards better than y'all.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Because we're held accountable and forced to face the responsibilities of them every goddamn day, whether we at work, the store, the gym, you name it. You know what I'm saying? It's a girl coming to the gym with some yoga pants with a fat ass, and we look and they look at us like we crazy. She got on yoga pants. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, no matter what is all, we need to learn to control our eyes. We need to control our urges. We need to do this. Everybody else could just be them but us. You see what I'm saying? So it's the plight of a black man, but we don't go through nothing. You know what I'm saying? We in the most protected country in the United States. Police, the only reason we not allowed, the only reason why they say you don't need protection you don't need protection with us, because it's the police and all this other shit. You see what I'm saying? No matter what, no matter what. And here's the big one. Here's the big one, right? They say in the same breath. That's what they say about black men, right? I don't need a black man. This is what you hear in these spaces in real life. I don't need no man, girl. I'm living my best life. I can raise my kids. Well, I got this. You know what I'm saying? They not working for nothing, blah, blah, blah. But as soon as something go wrong, as soon as the results is not what they want it to be, who they blame.
Yeah.
You should have been in the kid's life.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? Oh, your daughter. Oh, my daddy wasn't there. I didn't get along with my daddy. My son don't turn out. Some shit happened to him. Oh, my daddy wasn't there. Blah, blah, blah. Such. No matter what, right?
Mm-hmm. I just think that there's opportunity on both sides. And you guys see it all the time. You know, men have opportunities to improve. We have opportunities to improve. But I just hate that, you know, we are so blinded by the agenda that's being put forth. And we're not seeing it. And so it's like we don't have a problem with like going against each other or us going against y'all going against us. I don't know. It's just weird to me that we can't see what's right before our eyes. So like that situation was just another reminder of like the whole lack of accountability piece, and I just wanted to call in and get your perspective.
No, that's definitely cool. That's definitely cool. Again, like I said, and it's no diss to nobody. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and women need to understand that the look. So let me put this in a perspective, right? If you look at the white woman, right? If you look at the white woman, what do they say is the most dangerous things, right? The most dangerous thing to white relationships, right? Black men sleeping with white women, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's not that white dudes is dating or getting black women in groves. It's because white women supposedly love black men, they masculinity, big dicks, and all this shit, right? Right? So if they believe, right, if they believe in their own culture that the most dangerous thing to them is black men against their sex, against their women, right? What do you believe they would use to attack us within our families and relationships? Our women, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Because that's how you change the culture of the white race is you get black men to sleep with white women and babies come out mixed, right? Because what people don't like, if we want to talk about just the white supremacy part of it, right? Right? What and this is where black women really need to get their shit together, right? When you think of like Nazis and white supremacists and KKK members, right? The dads were simply the participants. The mother taught the culture.
Right.
I need y'all to listen.
Did you hear what I said?
Right? The mother instilled the culture that the father believed in into the children. And the same thing happens on our side of the boat. The women are the nurturers and teachers of the children.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I honestly don't believe why they continue to try to blame the society on us when they're the ones who raise our children to be the way they are. And that's what I said before. A lot of women, if y'all acting like children, why are y'all raising children? Right? Nobody, again, it's all about accountability and responsibility. And that's what I'm saying to men. Live up to your responsibility. Let's stop giving our women excuses. Right? You not being a man and being with your baby's mother, marrying her, making her responsible, no matter what nobody say, making her, molding her, raising her into a responsible mother is your job. Should she have the qualities to do so? Yes, but you have to mold her because she's your woman. You see what I'm saying? So let's stop giving our women excuses. And if you so hard in the culture, you've been so programmed, the culture of hard-headedness has been so programmed into you, some people can't be saved. We got to be smart enough to let them go, right? But we can't keep neglecting the ones out here who really want to be, really are marriage-minded and wifely minded and want to bear children and propel us as a people, right? Again, that's where the dudes is fucking up. Y'all messing with these chicks that y'all know is red flags simply by the culture they carry on the outside of them. You dress a certain way, you talk a certain way, you look a certain way. All these chicks are fucking robots, bro. All of them look the same. fake hair. You got hair under your head, fake lashes, fake nails, right? Why do we keep condoning this?
But see, Ricky, I think it's because I'm a millennial, so I'm in my mid-30s, right?
Mhm.
And I subscribe to a lot of your theories just because I was raised by old school,
Mhm.
people, and they were solid people. So from my experience currently, I just feel like, because for me, I want to be led, and I don't like if you don't have leadership qualities from jump, that's a turn off for me, and I'm gone. You ain't even
Agreed.
got to dismiss me, I'm gone.
Agreed.
But my thing is, from what I've seen, a lot of people in general, guys specifically, are not sure of themselves. They don't know who they are. So they don't even have a vision for their own personal lives, better yet, a family. And for me, if you mid-30s, 40, like, how come you don't have a vision for a family? Like,
Agreed.
what are you out here doing, just existing? So, like, that's in my experience. And for me, I had to look at myself and be like, well, don't let that experience, hinder you from going to different spaces where these guys may exist. You got to switch it up too. So I'm not absolving myself of responsibility to do my thing either. But I'm just saying that's in my experience over the last couple of years. Like, people don't know themselves.
No doubt. And the thing is that we can only judge things. It's even though you try your hardest, it's really hard not to be biased to things you see from your perspective. You see what I'm saying? It's really hard. Most people try to say they can do it, but most can't, not efficiently. And that's all I'm saying, right? And this is what I mean. This is what I mean, Carissa. Like, as a woman, all you have to do is be right. Fellas, all you have to do to be right. And nobody's perfect. You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying to the best of your abilities. To the best of your abilities. But to fix this, and who I'm trying to get to is the people that before us, these 20-year-olds, these 25-year-olds, right? Because the sooner you get into a relationship, you guys can build a plan together. You see what I'm saying? You could build a plan together. It's like it's not enough time. It's not enough time in the world for us to be wasting on nobody that's not down for us.
I agree with that.
Right? So I mean, that's just what I got. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I got.
I'm a lead with this, Ricky. I just feel like it's very, very dangerous that we live in a culture that subscribes to like groupthink. Like, nobody thinks critically on their own, and if you do, you're kind of like shunned, like you're an outsider because you actually think for yourself. And so when I get online, I have to like guard my eye gate because it's just like it overwhelms me to think that people don't have their own opinions about stuff, and they looking for confirmation bias on every platform. So to me, just as an advocate for like the Black community, I love us just like as much as you do, and so that's scary to me.
Yeah. I think that's one of the biggest things is that, again, like, and the thing is this is why that's why I kind of understand what people try to play a numbers game, but you got to realize everybody's not for you, and everybody's not gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Is it frustrating at times? Yo, like I tell everybody, I'm a dolo type of guy. I'm solo dolo. You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't subscribe to groupthink, and then I get into places and I have conversations with people, and it end up being an argument because I don't agree with you. You know what I'm saying? I don't even put myself through that anymore because I understand that I think differently and nothing's wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But it's somebody out there. It's somebody out there that I ain't gonna even say that. Fuck that, right? It's just weird to me that people like my morality and thinking are two totally different things. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? So we don't have to think alike to align.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
We don't have to think alike to align, but the way this world is now is you got to believe what I believe, see it how I see it,
like
and it got to taste the same way that you would do to me. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's not cool, and I think that's a very big problem. A lot of times, I'm okay with agreeing to disagree. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But I appreciate you. I'm gonna hold you up before I appreciate you.
It's nothing, man. It's nothing. I appreciate your time. You got anything else though before you go? Because ain't nobody called in, so.
No, that was it. I can go all day.
Okay.
I'm gonna be quiet.
No worries. Well, Crystal, the phone line's always open every Friday, and you got my number now. So if you want to chop it up, give me a call. Okay.
All right. Appreciate it.
All right. You have a great weekend, huh?
You too.
All right. Thank you for calling. See what y'all scared of, bro? We got to go through this every weekend. Every weekend we got to go through this, man. You should have your drink already next to you, your popcorn, your snacks. Come on, man. It's 334 people in here. We got 249 likes. Come on, get on the like button. Y'all, don't cost you nothing, and call in. If you got something you want to talk about, you got something you want to discuss, you're in a relationship and you want to see my opinion of it, it's okay. You do not have to do what I say that I would recommend you do. It is your life. But if you want my take, give a call. Let's pay the bills. So Solid, he said, I would get on. You already know I'll be at work when you come on through, fam. People, if y'all chilling, cam up or call in. Don't be scared. Construct Icon, my brother. Did you hear what I said? I appreciate it, bro. So Solid said, this is why the men get so upset with women on Thursday panels. It's like they don't care. The women don't care that they're doing exactly what they want. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But they use their excuses, you know what I'm saying? Or use their excuses to do what they doing. It's weird to me. Hey, sis, how you doing? How you doing? Tell Buck I said what's happening. Tell my bro I said what's happening. RJ Nixon, they was asking for this, bro. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Happy Friday. What's going on with you?
Oh, let's see. You want the short version?
I'll take the long version. We got time. Everybody's scared. Another brace. So hold up. Shout out to you, though.
Thank you.
What you got for me? Let's talk about it.
All right. Well, I'm driving, so bear with me.
Oh, please be safe, sis. Please be safe. Be safe, please.
All right. So I'm a little Nia Long, I guess you can say.
Mm-hmm.
Been in a long-term relationship. We have 2 little guys, but we're not married, right?
Yeah.
We live together, do the family thing. Just that one thing has been missing.
Mm-hmm.
How do you fix that? After years of me being okay or accepting not being married,
mm-hmm.
How do you, or is it possible?
Anything's possible.
To change that? Yeah.
Anything's possible. Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
Anything's possible. Question. No, go ahead. Yeah, I want you to finish your thought.
I was going to say, the one thing that hit me, and I've always been that I don't need to get married kind of woman,
mm-hmm. Yeah. And what changed? What changed, though?
My son, he said, he's getting a little older.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, Mom, is my dad your husband? And I was like, I'm super honest with my kids. And I didn't know how to answer that, honestly. And I didn't know how to respond to that.
Mm. But screw all that. Do you want to be married? Not what your son want, what you want.
I know. I'm okay with it. And maybe I'm weird. Don't judge me. I'll be nice.
Be honest. Be honest. We're not going to do that here.
Yeah.
Do you want to marry him?
I don't know. And
Why not?
No.
Why not? You done everything else. You done born kids. Y'all living together. What's the hold up?
I don't know. I don't know if it'll change it. Like, what if
it's not?
And I know
change what? Change what?
Would it make a difference? Really? Like, would that make us closer? Would that enhance our relationship? Would that
how much
put more?
Okay. Question. How aren't you guys close on already? Y'all got kids. Y'all live together. Y'all relying on each other, correct?
Yeah.
So what is it so bad that he did that make you not want to marry him?
Just having, like I said, I don't want to go too long, but the short version, not always having the confidence in him that I would want to. He's an awesome man. He's a provider. I don't have to worry about anything in terms of that security.
Right.
He's a great father.
Great man, right? Blah, blah, blah.
Yes. Right. But there's just moments where he doesn't give me that maybe emotional security that I long for.
Emotional security. Explain, please.
An example. So when we don't disagree often, but when we do, it's pretty. I don't know. It can get ugly.
Right.
And it's not me.
He don't. Does he put his hands on you?
No.
Okay.
He doesn't.
So
it's his mouth.
Okay. Let's explore. Why does it get ugly?
Because to me, when he'll say things that he wouldn't. There's this. I forget the saying. I'm sorry, but when people drink, they speak a so.
Yeah.
What is it?
A drunk always tells the truth. A drunk is always telling the truth.
Yeah. So it's kind of like that when we get into debates, arguments, or whatever. It feels like he speaks his truth in those moments.
Okay. And what are those truths? What are those truths?
One of the things that's been weighing on me lately is and our disagreements be so silly. I'm not an argumentative person, but it's like just things. But it seems like it's something more behind it.
It is
for him.
It is. I could tell you what it is. That he's providing you. He's providing you everything, taking care of his children and you as his wife. More than likely, something he wouldn't do for another woman. But yet he's sitting here arguing with you for what?
Yeah.
Because something you was uncomfortable with, correct?
Yeah.
Because something you was uncomfortable with, correct?
Not even that. Something he thinks I was uncomfortable with, but I'm not.
Okay, so why would he think that?
It's almost like he thinks every other woman, or I process things like everybody else, and I don't.
Okay.
And I don't respond like the quote unquote average woman. I'm not sensitive. I'm not emotional.
Okay.
I'm fair. I think I'm fair. But he responds to me almost like I'm not.
So you think he's seeing something that's not there? Because I mean, he might believe that you're seeing something that's not there. You know, the story you giving me.
Yeah. I don't know. And that's the part that where that disconnect is. So that's where that doubt is.
It's not.
And I don't know if it's just a seed.
It's not a disconnect.
Doubt.
It's not a disconnect. Let's just be honest. He doesn't respond the way you want to respond when you expect him to respond when y'all get into it. Right?
No, well, let me put some more
please
content on it. So most recently, our little spat, he said something that stuck with me. So we have a beautiful home with our kids.
Mm-hmm.
When he gets upset, like I said, he'll say things that he wouldn't normally say to me, and it's coming from somewhere, right?
Like,
so he was like,
what? You are beating around the bush, ma'am. Like what?
Okay. He told me if I wanted to leave, that I can go ahead and leave.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't know if that's him being truthful in his being upset in that moment, or is he just saying that to say that because he's just upset? So I don't know which him to believe. Believe the guy that I see every day when things are great, or believe those moments of telling me things that.
Great. Okay. Let me give you an example. You said you was driving, right?
Yeah.
Does your car start up every day?
Yeah.
Okay. So what would give you pause to think that car wouldn't start up?
If I'm not maintaining the service or what have you. No.
Say that again, please.
If I'm not maintaining like the maintenance and service of the car.
Right.
That would.
Right. But with that being done, right, that car starts up every day, right? So you're able to rely on that car, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So every day, this man is doing what you require of him as, I ain't gonna even say your husband because y'all ain't did that, but as a father
Mm-hmm.
and you're a man, right?
Uh-huh.
Right. So let's say you went out one day and your car didn't start. You gonna be like, damn, this is a shitty ass car,
No.
right? Do that one incident where your tire when your tire was flat or it didn't run decent. Do you just go and trade that car in and say, oh, it's something wrong with this car? Yeah, it run every day. But the 2
No,
times it's
I would.
starting up, it's not the car. It's not the car I thought it was.
Mm-hmm. No, I wouldn't do that. Old me, I would have, but now, no.
So again, I don't know the whole situation. This is a one-sided story. But if it was
Yeah.
me, you asking if it was me, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. If it was me and I was spazzing on you for something and I'm doing what I need to do as a day-to-day, as a man day-to-day for you, then something's apparent that either you're doing or you're projecting for me to address that, whether I'm upset or not. I wouldn't do it while I'm upset, right? But I'm not him, right? A lot of times when people are expressing themselves when they're drunk, especially if it's few and far between, the reason why that happens is because they don't know how to express their feelings, or they don't want to hurt your feelings in that situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, what are you doing? What are you doing? Because I don't know him. What are you doing to make these feelings arise?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't. And that's where I get stuck, and that's where that little whatever uncertainty exists. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I think I'm pretty awesome.
Most people do.
Right,
Most people do.
but I don't know. I asked him, but he doesn't. He's not a great communicator. But I asked. I try to check over the years. I don't know.
This don't sound right. It's something you leaving
Yeah,
out. It's something you leaving out. What was y'all
it's
arguing over?
nothing. It was a miscommunication. So I don't want to. Like, I'm trying not to be long winded, but the short version of he was going out with his friends at some kind of house party or whatever. And it was getting late, 11:30, 12-ish after, midnight. And I was just checking on him. I texted him. But he felt like I was texting him to help.
What did the text say?
I don't remember exactly, but I don't remember, honestly, what exactly. But it was something like, are you coming home? And I think he read it like I was being a smart person or being a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
And took offense to it like I was telling him
Have you been a jerk before?
Probably, yes.
Okay. So this why I tell you, like, and I hear you on that, right? But if I can interject, what I do, right? If my wife she's out and it's getting to a time where I think she should be coming home. You know what I do? I say, are you okay? Is everything okay? I was worried about you.
That's fair. Maybe, yeah.
Right.
I think you just,
or better yet, pick up the phone and call. Say, hey, baby, I'm in the bed naked.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? There's more than one way to skin a cat. But again, if this is something you do that bothers him, maybe it's something you can adjust as well, so you can get past. I wouldn't even say get past this point of how you feel about him, because again, if this is something that's stopping you from marrying your child's father, and you guys are basically already married, I think you guys should resolve it, because right now what you guys are doing is allowing wedges to come in between y'all, which is going to push you farther away and put you into a statistic that I feel and I believe that neither one of you really want to be in, because if that was the case, y'all wouldn't be doing this right now.
Sure.
All right.
Now, you just said something that was important and I caught it. So I think I can own that. Maybe my communication style, I can adjust that and be a little bit more soft with him, so it doesn't come off like I'm trying to control him.
Yes. Pick up the
And
phone.
just
Text suck because it has no context. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Pick up the phone,
Yeah.
right? And again, I see nothing wrong with worrying about making sure your man's okay or your woman's okay, because this world is crazy. You see what I'm saying? It's not about that. It's about how you present it, right? And again, if y'all going through stuff, especially if it's happened in the past, people tend to take shit and make it sound like in their head the way they want it to sound, or they still holding on to that past issue. Now, again, I would pick up the phone and call if it's that important.
Yeah. I got you. Okay.
But work on you first. Don't worry about him, because it sounds like to me, and again, this is my opinion, if he's being a responsible man, he's doing what he's supposed to do for his family. If you make the corrections, I believe he'll marry you like a shot. Right?
Okay.
But you need to make the appropriate corrections. And only you know what those are. I don't.
For sure.
Okay?
For sure. Yeah, that's it. I appreciate you.
No problem.
Thank you.
No problem. Anything else?
No, that's it. I think just I'm gonna get myself together.
Mm-hmm. Please do.
Everybody has something they need to work on, but my family is worth that investment. So for sure.
Yes. Absolutely. Definitely.
All right. Well, thank you, sir.
You're welcome,
appreciate it.
No worries. You have a great night, okay?
You too.
Thank you. You have a great one. What y'all think, chat? What y'all think, chat? Was I off? Pay the bills. Dylon. No, I'm just playing. Dylon Rollerson said, y'all better take advantage of soul food. I'm trying to feed them, bro. They won't pick up the plate. Alex Trebek, we should foster our nascent black male leadership. Leaders are either examples to aspire to or examples of what to avoid. Ricky, you're the former. Thank you for that. You're welcome, sir. I'm just here to do my job, bro. So solid again. He said, when I say they, I'm talking about white supremacists. They are trying to do to us what we did to their women, turn them out. But we have more resources than us black men. But they have more resources than us black men, so it's affecting us more. Hey, everything's on the chessboard, so solid. But you know what I'm saying? We all know the game. The time for excuses is over. Quest, what's good, my boy? What's good, OG? Loving the show. Side note, Bobby M is a female ghost account. Hey, whatever, man. The link's open. Thinking Man's podcast. What's good, my brother? Appreciate the super chat, bro. Shout out to that boy Quest and Alex Trebek, because that boy got some money. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, man. Hold on. I got you. Good evening. How can I help? Hello? Montebello, are you there? Montebello. I'm going to call you back. Call him back.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 3.
Phone lines are open. The phone lines are open. My boy, what's good with you? Consider if you are not married in the event of death or terminal illness, you have no control over their wishes. That responsibility goes to the next of kin. Consider. Yeah, bro. Good evening.
Good evening. Hi, Ricky. How are you?
Hola, mama. How you doing?
Well.
Good to hear. Happy Friday to you.
Happy Friday to you as well.
Awesome. How can I help you tonight?
This is Yasmin.
Hey, Yasmin. What's to you tonight? You're a total vibe. What's going on?
I didn't know you come on this early. Do you have a set time?
It's 5 p.m. Central Standard Time every Friday.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. The last time it was probably like 9 o'clock at night.
Oh, was it?
It was pretty late.
I don't know.
I mean, It wasn't early.
No, last Friday. Was it last Friday?
Yes.
No, I think you just called in late. No, last Friday we came on at 5 p.m. till about 8 p.m. Central, which was 9 o'clock your time.
Oh, okay. So it was around 9 o'clock.
Okay. What's happening with you? How your week go? What's going on?
My week's been good. It's been good.
Okay.
You know what? I called in because I didn't know what was the topic talk about. Just see that, like I said, I didn't know you were on. So, and I caught a little bit of the last person, just a little bit, not the smear.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wanted to ask you. I mean, I don't know. You like you said, you don't have any topics, but I guess this is going to coincide with what I want to say. Did you believe that Tina Turner movie?
What's love got to do with it?
Mm-hmm. Did you believe that movie to be true?
I mean, some of it is, but some of it ain't. It's a movie.
Right. The reason why I said that because they painted Ike to be a woman beater.
A woman beater, a womanizer, asshole. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we know he was a womanizer.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you know that Tina Turner is an icon, correct?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. So if he did that to her, would this man continue to have awards and be inducted into many museums of music?
I don't think so. I mean, of course, the first thing they would do is cut off his resources if it was that serious, right? But even with that being said, let me tell you how I address this, right?
Okay.
Even with that being said, Tina Turner reaped benefits.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what people don't understand. If it's that bad, leave. Right?
Right.
But no matter what, nobody say, let's say it's real. Let's say it's 100% real, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's Tina Turner. World renowned. Proud Mary. And you couldn't get away from this man?
Right.
Right? But you kept the name and you kept the fame. You see what I'm saying? See, but the truth of the matter is that people don't want to accept that a lot of women sell their morality for status and benefits. Right? So again, it's who you want to submit who are you submitting to as your leader? She submitted to him, no matter what any woman want to say or how they want to put it. She submitted herself to what she went through. Because contrary to the popular belief, our women, y'all keep trying to believe this stuff like y'all under hostage or some goddamn type of syndrome, Stockholm syndrome. When the door works the same way you walked in it, you can walk out of it.
Absolutely.
It's just that simple.
Right. So the reason why, like I said, I didn't have a topic or anything, but
no, it's cool.
I just have a problem. I don't hear it a lot in my circle, but I truly have a problem when I hear or see on the internet regarding, my brothers. I have a father, I have uncles, I have brothers, cousins, nephews, and regardless to what, I would never say anything negative about them. And if it is, it would be towards, directly to them. But in the open, what is this thing that we are just constantly, not me, but constantly just putting down the brothers?
Because there's power in it, because it's fashionable, because the society that people live in, that they control, make it fashionable. Look, I had a great conversation on Crew Season. I think it was not this week, last week, right? Women in the same breath, right? Listen. I need y'all to listen. Y'all need to listen to this.
Did you hear what I said?
Women control fashion, right? They control consumerism. They control a culture, especially Black women, right? Let's talk about back in the 70s, right? I don't know how old you are, right? But back in the 70s, I don't know if anybody's seen the movie 10 with Bo Derek with the braids, right?
I've seen that movie. I've seen a lot of old movies.
Right. So Black women control the culture, whether it's through media, fashion, art, hair, body, right? You name it, right? Body standards, right? And when I asked the question of the panel, I was like, so if women control the culture, why don't they change it?
Because they don't want to.
Right?
Just like
Because they receive benefits from it. Right?
Yeah.
They receive benefit from it. Whether it's attention, right? Whether it's money, whether it's status, whether it's leverage, they receive some type of benefit from it.
Mm-hmm.
But women don't want to admit this. They don't want to admit it because, again, that would require them to take some accountability.
Yes.
Right?
And yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. I was finished.
So I said for the attention. So I just want to. So with that, okay, I know for me and a lot of other women I know, we never wanted attention from a whole bunch of men, just the man that we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
But now, certain people want attention from all men. Why? I don't know, and I really don't care. But at the same time, when we got to look at ourselves and how we present ourselves and how we carry ourselves. When I went into the store, where I live at, there's an Indian man that runs the store. And he said, baby. I said, don't you call me baby. Don't you ever call me baby. So there was another man, a black man, a guy in there, and he just looking like shaking his head. No, because he wouldn't do that to someone else, but he felt the need to do that and say that to me like it was okay. So me saying that is, you have to respect yourself. But when someone get out of line, now I'm not saying that it was so harsh, but at the same time, to me, I wouldn't want him. Now, my brother said that, that's fine. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? A brother said that's fine because I know they don't mean any harm. With some, I don't know.
Yeah. It's all about everybody don't have the same relationships with each other. I completely understand that. Like, I could say something to a lady that I've known another dude couldn't say because, again, we know each other. We have a relationship.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right. Mm-hmm.
I don't disagree with that. But that's why I call people sir and ma'am when I first meet them. You see what I'm saying? Because it's about respect. And I firmly believe that, respect is earned. You earn more respect as you get to know a person, but I think people should give respect off bat, right? It's not something that someone should have to earn wholeheartedly. Everyone should have a general mutual respect for each other to start off.
Yes. And also, I'm about feeling people's energy and spirit, so I go with that. I said to someone, I don't have to know you to say I love you. I love your spirit. Mm-hmm. And I know you're very passionate from what I can see.
I am, like I said, we're all here to do what we're here to do, and I am what I am. I try to put that out.
That's a beautiful thing, though.
I'm me. That's why they can't beat me.
That's a beautiful thing. But I also wanted to say that I had listened to the replay, and I just want you to know that you asked a question. It wasn't that I didn't answer your question. I don't even know what it is last week, but I didn't hear you. Oh, I guess it was like a delay.
Yeah. What was the question?
I don't know, but it's last week.
Well, can't be that. And, can't be that.
No, but I forgot about it. I listened to it the next day. Well, it wasn't that it's not important, just the fact that I didn't want you to think that I didn't answer your question because there's a delay, with the phone and internet and stuff.
My sister, there's no harm, no foul.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But
hey, you dope though. Anything else I can help you with today, sis? I appreciate you calling.
Yeah, people, we shouldn't allow money, our past experience, to stop us.
Mm. Stop living in your past, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Because tomorrow gonna get here whether you want it to or not.
Yes.
Yeah. Always a pleasure, my sister. Always a pleasure. Any plans for the weekend? What you got going on this weekend?
No, not today. No, today I'm not doing anything. And tomorrow I'm supposed to go to my mom's. I have to help her with something. And yeah, I'm not doing anything.
Okay. Well, enjoy your weekend. A little you don't have to do. Sometimes lazy weekends are the best. So
You know, sometimes you need that. I have to shut off the devices, television, and just say, you know, I have to get into that.
All facts, all facts. Awesome. Well, hey, thanks so much for calling in, sis. You are always welcome.
Thank you, Ricky. Have a good night and enjoy the rest of your show. Blessings to you.
Thank you, my lady.
And peace.
Peace. Have a great one.
Peace.
Yeah. What's good, everybody? See, she said, oh, BJ tight. It's really not that simple. Yes, it is. Everything is simple, to be honest. I said this before, BJ tight. The answer is simple. It's the decisions you have to make that's hard. Right? It's difficult because you don't want to make the choice. It's difficult because you benefit in some way from it and you don't want to lose that benefit. It's difficult because you don't know how you're going to get past tomorrow. That's why it's difficult. It's difficult because you're scared. Always excuse, never a solution. Always an excuse, but never the solution. It is that simple. Once y'all realize that, life gets easy. Good evening. Hello.
Hello?
Hey, are you there?
Yes.
How you doing? How can I help?
Just was calling to, I guess, talk about like the hard decisions and like how to like make them and stick by it.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I feel like it's hard to like stick beside your decisions sometimes. I'm younger, so I'm like 24 currently, and I have a guy that I like, and we've had conversations, all the hard conversations you could think of, and we both said things that we didn't mean, and then have like backtracked on it. But recently we started seeing each other again, and I believe that I'm gonna just tell him like straight up, if we're not gonna be together, that I don't want to see him, and he can stop contacting me.
Okay.
But
however,
yes, it's just like a hard decision that I'm like, I always listen to you, Mr. Ricky, and I'm just like, oh, this is gonna be brutal. I just know it is.
What's so hard about it?
I don't know. I like, he has a lot of the qualities that I want in a man.
Okay.
And need.
Okay.
But he's not ready. And I'm just like, how long is this going to go on?
As long as you want it to, right?
That's true.
Like, what you want from me? You know what I'm saying? Like, this is ABC stuff, right? Like, if he's not giving you what you want, it's simple. It's easy. Either you gonna either he's gonna string you along or you're gonna string him along. Take your pick. Because at this point, if you know, you, not me, not him, you know in your heart, you really know deep down inside, this dude ain't where I want him to be, blah, blah, blah. If I do stay with him, I'm wasting my time, but I really like him. Oh God, I really like him. Girl, I like him so much. Then, hey, you're going to get what you got coming to you.
But what if it's good and it's not a bad thing to wait? Because I don't think it's a problem with.
Okay, so what you want? Why you here?
I guess, okay. For real question is, because I posted in the chat, but I don't think you've seen it. Mm-hmm. Basically, if you are with someone and having relations with them, mm-hmm. and you want to have exclusivity, but every time it seems to happen, you have relationship questions in ways that happen. What is the benefit of doing that without the title?
None.
Which is like, yes, his.
None. That exactly. you get access to him just like everybody else.
But that's not what I can do that though. with anyone.
Oh, so you okay with it is what you're saying?
No, I'm not anymore. I was.
Okay.
But I really miss it.
So why are you with him?
Because I'm still currently in the dating market, one, and so is he. So we're both available. That's the real reason. And he also has like qualities that, as I stated earlier, that are
You're part of the roster. You understand that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you okay with it?
Well, I have no choice to be. Men have active relationships.
Okay. So you okay with it?
Wouldn't that be the correct, I guess, thing to be? Is like okay with it because at least I know, and I'm not fooling myself thinking I'm the only one.
If that's what you want, is that what you want?
Well, because you have to compete, I would guess I have to be okay with it.
If that's what you feel you got to be okay with, then that's what you're gonna get. Correct?
That's true.
See, this what? Look. And this one I tell y'all that when y'all get right, men will get right. The only reason he's able to do this is because y'all allow him to do it.
This is true.
So if this is what you want, why are you calling me? If this is all you can be relegated to is number 4 out of 5 or number 1 out of 5 or 2, it doesn't. Why are you calling me? If this is what you want and this is what you got to do to get to what you need, what you want, why are you here?
Because I need, I guess, a point of view from a man's side of what I should.
What you're asking for, he doesn't have to do. You proved that already.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear me?
Did you hear what I said?
What you asking him for, he doesn't have to do. You proved that he doesn't have to do anything but what he's doing already.
How would you change?
I would leave. If I was a woman, I wouldn't be dealing with this man, nor would I deal with this man ever again.
Right.
Because y'all basis of relationship has already been established. And no matter what you do, no matter how you present yourself at this point, you're going to have to, it's going to be a fight because this is what you guys are.
Mm-hmm.
And then women get mad when they get what they get. If there was, sis, this is what y'all don't understand. If there was no game to be played, couldn't no games get ran? None. If you would have stood on what you really wanted when you first met him, you wouldn't even be here having this discussion. And it's all allowed because you allowed it to happen.
That's true. And I take responsibility, so I'm not one of the people, or should I say a woman, that's going to be like, oh, he played with my emotions. No.
You don't have to. You volunteer for the team.
Of course.
Okay. So it's all about, if you're talking about how you going to make it to a first spot, I can't tell you that shit. You got to hang around shit. And who knows how long that's going to be shit. I'm just being honest with
you. No hanging around any longer for me.
Okay. The decision is easy then.
Goodness gracious. As I like to say, I'm going to be alone for real this time.
You don't have to you be without him, but you need to again get your standards up before you go back out there. If you have a certain standard, you need to stand on it like it ain't nowhere else to go. Like you on an island in the middle of the ocean and ain't no boats coming. And sometimes that requires you to be alone, right? But use that time to work on yourself, to again improve your value, to increase your value to a man. So that way, when you find the man that you want, there's only one choice to make.
Okay.
Anything else I can help you with?
Nope. That's all.
Okie dokie. I wish you well, sis. I really do.
Thank you.
All right. You have a great weekend.
You too.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Kenny Logan said, I'll pay to hook up with Island Girl. Man, you better get it, man. She a grown woman, bro. She a grown woman. Q got a fan club, bruh. Q, you got a fan club, sis. Yeah, man. Y'all keep doing it to yourselves, bruh. Y'all keep doing it to yourselves, ladies. What y'all saying in the chat? Hold on. You said a city girls ruin young women of the day. Tan, you know what it is, man. Hey, Tan, I'm gonna tell y'all, Tan a real one, bro. That's my dude, man. That's my dude, bro. Buck Mo, what you say, sis? Look. Too mad. Tell her. Marcel. She want to change his mind. Shit, I got my mind made up. Come on, get in, bruh. Like, the rules been set. You can't change the rules of the game now you in it, sis. No disrespect. Do it to yourself. Hey, don't even matter, Kenny Long again. Don't even matter how old he is, bruh. That's what we say, sis. That's what we based it all off of. Dating with intention. Man, shit. Hold on. We got you. Good evening.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
All right, I'm doing fine.
Good to hear. How can I help you tonight?
I just have a few questions. I know you about to get off. I'm just rushing home so I can get on the phone with you.
No worries. We got till 8 o'clock. You got plenty of time.
Okay, hi. My name is Tracy, by the way.
Hey, Tracy. I'm Ricky.
Yeah, I know. I'm a little nervous.
Don't be nervous.
The first question I want to know, like I said, my name is Tracy. I'm in Atlanta. I'm 51 years old, a little older, and I just became an empty nester last year.
Congratulations.
It's been long.
You can walk around the house naked now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, something like that. Not quite yet, but yeah. Okay. He's gone most of the time. He's in school.
Okay.
The question I want to know, I've been on YouTube since earlier this year. I was one of my friends told me about cats. So and they was like, I was out sick. What it was, I was out sick with COVID, and they was like, we had a conversation. I can't quite remember what the conversation was about. And she said something about him. You never heard of him? You know, he's terrible. I don't like him. He's rude. He's this and that. I said, really? So I looked him up on YouTube, and I went back to a few videos just to do a little binge watch to see what he was talking about.
Yes, ma'am.
And I was like, what's the problem? What is he saying so bad? But my question is to you: is how did we get so bad, Black people? I mean, for us, it's just like the women is attacking the men, and the men attacking this, and I know that I'm using him for example because I know K has talked to both. He talked to men for 3 years and talked to women, and I've seen a few videos with the men, and you know, I mean, just simple stuff like cutting your hair to work in the office, you know, and the women, they get frustrated when he tell them about their appearance or what they need to do or the mistakes they made, because I'm one of those people who made those kind of mistakes coming up. I'm a ex-wife, I'm a baby mom and all that, but I also took accountability. I understood where I was at. I wasn't going around expecting a man to take on my problems. I dealt with my problems, and I worked through it, and I made my choices versus, well, I'm not going to put it off on another man. I decided I was just going to put my head in the ground and just make sure my boys get up and do well and, see them off. And I made sure their father was in their life, and the one father that wasn't in life, I made sure he had a mentor, because I did realize during those times, a woman can't raise a man.
Facts.
And it paid off because they all doing well, and I've been a mother since I was 18, for 33 years now. And but like I said, I just did not realize it was so bad between us, and I didn't even know the marriage rate was that low.
It is.
And I mean, black women under 30%.
Yes.
And my question is, how did they get like this? I mean, how? Like I said, I've been somewhere else all these years.
Yeah, you've been living life, right? Life happens, right?
Yeah.
If
basically, I dedicate my life to my kids until they got grown.
Yep. And now you out here. I ain't gonna say you out here, but now you looking around like, what the hell happened, right? Because
exactly. Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yeah. If I could put it really at one specific point, not.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we want to break it down to the very basics, that we was robbed of an outline.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It used to be an outline of what to do when you get out of high school, go to college, start a family, run a career, blah, blah, blah. Right.
Yeah.
But again, like I said, in the late 60s, early 70s, especially the 80s, when it really got hot,
Mm-hmm.
The truth is that a lot of fathers either left or were removed from the home. Either way, those was choices that men made. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The truth of the matter is, and if I want to be 100% honest, is our fathers didn't fight for our families.
Okay. I can believe that.
They didn't fight. Right? Yeah. The government had put, look, and this is how I look at it. And everybody look at me strange when I say this, right? But the thing is, so everybody knows about welfare and how that was put on the state and the black woman as a crutch to be, the financial the financial holder of the homes, right?
Yeah, my mom was on it.
Right, that's true.
She was on
it. Right. So I had to show off my hair, Britt. I had to show y'all my waves just to let you know, because everybody act like I ain't got no hair, Britt. You know what I'm saying? But so that's part one, right? Part two is like COINTELPRO, when crack was flooded to the black neighborhoods through Rick Ross, throughout America, stuff like that, Ronald Reagan, Ali North, blah blah blah. But no matter what, no matter what nobody says, right? Yes, those were issues put upon us, but our forefathers accepted it.
Yeah.
Right. So instead of being men of stature and men of honor, they went along with the program. And unfortunately, the reason why it's getting worse is because right now our men are doing the same thing. They're going along with the program. Instead of being men of stature and being men that stand 10 toes down on what they believe in.
Yeah, because I mean, it's like, and I'm using celebrities because that's what everybody see. And it's like the celebrities that we have that's well known, they are doing the same thing that's within our community. You got certain rappers that got babies all over the world. I don't care how much money you have, you cannot be a father to those kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then we have the women out here. I've never seen so much naked behind in my life. I mean, working butt out. I mean, we didn't have that stuff going on when I was coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it was a time that you covered yourself up,
Yes.
And I mean, I'm like, I said, why is all this going on? I'm like you said, I just stepped out into the world. I'm like, wow, they really letting this go on. I mean, at this point, I'm like, I don't have any grandkids. I mean, I was thinking at work today, I was like, I don't even think I even want to have it. I'm not control of that, but I'm like, I don't even think I even want to have any grandkids coming to all this mess going on.
Agreed. And I think that's the whole plan if we think about it as a worldwide situation. It's all to me, again, my opinion. You guys can pick this up or not, right? To me, it's always been a numbers game. Always.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And especially with these things that we see coming into effect, like the destruction of social services, right? These things are going to wither away, which will, believe it or not, encourage a lot of black families, especially black women that are single, not to have children, because those checks are going to be going for all that stuff is going to be eliminated within the next decade. All that stuff's going to be eliminated. If you look at the things with Roe versus Wade, how they're now making it illegal to abort, to delete children in certain states. No, even though it's
and I'm one of them in Georgia. So
right.
Kemp is a monster out here.
Right. So even though it's more difficult to do, it's still possible, right? But everybody doesn't have the means to get up and just drive to a state like California or Minnesota or Illinois, one of these liberal towns that allow that.
That's true.
So
that's
again,
true.
people will consider Now, hey, I just can't be out here willy-nilly shooting out babies because who's going to take care of them? Who's going to be responsible for them? I'm not going to get child support because what a lot of people are about to end up seeing is that these DNA tests are about to become requirements. You know what I'm saying? As far as you having a baby, they starting to make that stuff happen as law. People don't understand it's coming down to the point where the response, and this is what people never understand. This is what they never understand, and this is what hurts so bad when you see it, right? Is that all these things that people go through, everything the government puts people through and put on our head is simply to prove who's responsible and who's not.
Yeah.
And a lot of our people, a lot of them are simply not responsible. But the bad part is just like you said, they see their so-called idols, these rappers, these actors, and they champion it, right? And then what happens is that you teach your children not by saying it per mouth, right? Not saying it directly in their ear, but by example, because all children lead by example, learn by example, right? So you teaching your children, hey, it's okay not to have a daddy in the house. It's okay to have two mamas in the house. It's okay to have two daddies in the house. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right. And I say this with 100% guarantee to you guys and confidence in a chat. Once y'all need to understand this. Once you learn to control, once you set a person's beliefs, there's no need for a change. They'll do it on their own.
Yeah.
If I control the paradigm of information and I can make you believe whatever I want you to believe, I need no change. You chain yourself up. And this is why I tell y'all, influence is the greatest power. If I can influence the people with power, am I greater than them?
Yeah.
If I can influence you, the person with all the money and all the clout and all the status and all the stature, if I can influence you, what's the need for me to be out front? What's the need for me to be cheerleading up in the stand saying, hey, hey, yay, yay, do this? I don't have to do that.
That's true.
But what everybody tell you, oh, money is power. Money's nothing, because it doesn't matter, rich or old, anybody can get touched. Anybody. Yeah. If you're dealing with the wrong type of person, anybody can get touched. It doesn't matter how much money you have. As a man, if my moral standard is that if you harm me, that I'm willing to harm you back, that money's not going to protect you. Because we, just like you said, we all out here in the world. I'm gonna get a chance to see you.
Yeah.
Right. But if I can influence you, if I can put a belief system in your children, and your children pass that belief down to their children, and so forth and so on, your legacy is no longer yours. Your legacy is mine.
Yeah.
That's what's going on today. Those people sell us stuff that they wouldn't do themselves, and we buy it up in droves.
That's true.
You see on these posts on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, oh, look at Jeff Bezos. He's got on a $20 shirt and $30 pants, but y'all out spending all y'all money on Balenciagas.
Exactly.
They have y'all do the stuff they would never do themselves.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. We just like little clowns. It's just, puppets. It's sad to see. I said, you don't see no other race of people out here making a fool of themselves like we are. I mean, if they are, they keep it quiet. I don't care. Like, I wasn't a Trump supporter, but they talk about, oh, he had all these kids by different women. But guess what? Trump was married to every last one of those women. And it's just things that I'm like, I said, why is it that we don't have positive stuff out there? There's some married couples that been together, celebrities that been together for a long time. I mean, who is a celebrity or whatever, I wouldn't even recommend them marry another celebrity. But all we see is hot girl somewhere and somebody on had their 9th or 10th child. Yeah, I'm like, it's ridiculous. And I'm like,
it's crazy. It's insanity. It really is.
Yeah,
like
it is.
I believe that society as a whole is insane.
Yeah, I do.
I really do. Right. And I post this on my.
But we're the poster child for it. That's what's so sad. We're the poster child.
We're the petri dish.
Yeah.
Right. Because like I said earlier on this call, Black women control every facet of beauty, art, and fashion across this world. Until black women buy in, no one really buys into it. It's a fad.
Yeah.
Right? It's a fad until black women present it. Then at that point, it becomes part of the culture for everybody, not just us.
Yeah.
For everybody.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
And like I said, but black women complain about the culture, but they do nothing to change it. The part they can control. They'll do nothing to change it because there's some leverage in that. There's some type of benefit that they get. And what that benefit is that they're considered on a higher reign and plane than their man. When in no other society, no other culture does the woman reign over the man. None. Nowhere. None.
You're right.
Nowhere. None.
Okay.
None.
And that's what I was.
I'm sorry. People want to discuss the Caucasians, right? So even if that woman is slick and smart enough to get over on her man, she's not doing it out in full circle.
No.
Right? She's doing it covertly. And the ones that do end up getting divorced. They end up getting left alone. And that man will gladly pay 50% of whatever he's got to get away from her.
Sure. That's right.
We're our own problem because we want so much to be loved by everyone else that we refuse to love ourselves.
Mm-hmm. We're our own worst enemy.
Yes. And the easiest way to destroy a nation, y'all need to pay attention to stories. I need y'all to listen.
Did you hear what I said?
The easiest way to destroy nations is from the inside. Y'all all heard of the Trojan horse, correct?
Yes.
Y'all all heard of the Trojan horse. It's easier to destroy from the inside than something that's fortified on the outside. But I digress. You got anything else, sis?
Yeah, I have one more.
Yeah, please.
The second question.
Please. Conversation.
The second question is, like I said, I'm an empty nester, but not. I mean, he's still here, but he's not. You know, he's here. He's gone most of the time.
Understood. Yeah.
And I've been a mom since I was 18. I'm 51 now, and I dated a little bit last year, but I haven't done anything. I haven't dated at all this year, and I know that's one of the things I did realize that my age is gonna be harder for me, or I even have a chance of ever getting married again.
Mm-hmm.
But I like I said, I did date a little bit last year, but I haven't dated any this year because I took up some training because I'm in the process of transitioning from the present job I'm in now.
Okay.
And what I have discovered about myself is that I have done this mothering thing so long. It's like
you lost.
I'm lost. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm like a fish out of water. I'm like, wow. And what do I do now?
It's tough. I know. First, to address that, I completely understand what you're saying. I think a lot of our women get lost in that as far as their identity as a mother. See, but the problem is that you should never do this because it puts you exactly in the place where you're at right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
How would you tackle it? Is just, in all honesty, is you got to put yourself out there. You know what I mean? Get out to places that you believe that you meet the type of man that you want or you need. Better yet, at this point, because I'm going to probably say need because you probably can able to do everything yourself. You know, your rent, all that stuff. You probably on top of that stuff, right? But the type of man you want and the type of man that will want you. You know what I mean? The truth is just to get out there and no matter what, stand on. I'm not going to say bend your standards, but relax them. You know what I mean? Relax your standards, allow stuff to happen. A lot of times women, especially once they get mature, you guys are so stuck in your ways, right? You guys don't allow stuff to happen because your standards are so fucking high. I just got to say it. They're too high sometimes, right? But relax those standards, allow conversation and getting to know a person be at the forefront than and it's the crazy part is that because you already settled and you already got your stuff, I don't understand why a lot of older women let that stuff come in and be a roadblock in relationships, right? You should really be filling the guy out for who he is and what he is, nothing more, nothing less, because you already got the other stuff handled. You feel me?
Yeah, and that's, like I said, I just, I dated a little bit last year, and I'm not, I'm with you on when it comes to financing and everything. Like I said, I don't need that, but I do need, I know I need a man. I've been doing it for a long time, but, and, it's just that it seemed like, because I stay in my lane, I date men like who's, like me, maybe been divorced, have kids, grown kids, whatever. I stay in my lane. I'm not looking for a millionaire, nothing like that. I'm just looking for what I need.
Okay.
And I just, the few times I did went out last year, I just run into a lot of guys. They wasn't honest. And it just seemed like it was a lack of maturity there. You in your 50s and you still talking like you in your 20s. You're not being honest. It's I think I got a little frustrated, and I just, didn't fool with it anymore. And then, like I said, I got caught up with Sue this year, but that's over. I'm just in the process of looking for a job and, training that I went in, but that's it. But, and I know I work a lot, but I do know that I had planned on, I meet someone that I like, of course I was going to, make some arrangements to make sure I have time for that person. I'm not going to be like, they call me up, I'm going to make time for them. But it's just that I think another thing, I think is a lot of fear, because I'm like, I don't know anymore,
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know I made those choices just to, concentrate on raising my kids. But that's the choice I made. I thought that was just best for me at the time,
Yeah. I completely understand. It's not difficult, but the thing is that I don't know exactly what you want. You know what I mean? Only you know that. The thing is that what I would say, rule number one, and I hear what you're saying, right? A lot of dudes not on your mental space. You know what I mean? Totally understandable. But you got to put yourself out there, right? Until you put yourself out there, you're not going to realize. For one, you're not going to really know what you want. You know what I mean? Or what you're looking for first and foremost, right? And just. You 2 years older than me. You know what I'm saying? So the time waits for no man. I think you should. I think you should be very apparent. I think you should be very transparent on what you want and what you need. If you're looking to get married, that should be off bat up front, because what that's going to do, it might scare a dude off. But if he can get scared off, he wasn't the one for you anyway. You know what I mean? So, I just think you just be very intentional. I think being intentional would be paramount. That would be rule number one. But also be yourself. You know what I mean? Don't hold anything back. I know people, they when I say that stuff, people be like, what you talking about? Da da da. I shouldn't give anything up. No, you should present yourself as you are. That way a person knows exactly what they're dealing with. And you know that you're being you. That way you're not, don't have any doubts about or any regrets about, hey, let me say this, right? Okay. A lot of times, especially when dating, right? And if you felt you lost a good person, right, or you missed out on a good person, most of the times when you are in regret, you're sitting back saying to yourself, "Man, I didn't do this, right?" You don't really even analyze the other person, right? You be in your head talking about, man, maybe I should have did this, or I remember I didn't do this, right? So alleviate yourself of that regret. You know what I mean? And I say that with 100% clarity, because if you do that, right, and they're a genuine person and they're really into you, they're going to reciprocate that. If they don't, then you know that you shouldn't waste time on them anyway. You see what I'm saying? Especially at our age. You know what I mean? That's why I try to be 100%. I'm not going to say try to be. I'm 100% genuine on here, because I want y'all to recognize me for me. If y'all see me in the airport or I'm in y'all town and you come up to me, this is me, right? So you know what you're getting. And that's what a lot of people use as a crutch, is not not getting to know a person, is that, oh, I don't know if this person is being who they are. No, be who you are, so that way you leave everything on the table. And if you have to move on, you have no regrets of the situation. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Right.
That makes a lot of sense.
Right. But yeah. I mean, you got to put yourself out there, though. It starts with that. and know what you want. You know what I mean? If you are looking to get married, you want to have a life partner from, here until it's over. You want to make that known, because again, before me and you know it, that's like, I tell her, man, it was just January. You know what I mean? It's about to be winter again. We're about to be in Christmas and Thanksgiving. Time ain't no punk, man. Time ain't no punk. You know what I'm saying? So just if you got to do it, I would recommend most women, honest to God, get you a journal, write down what you're really looking for, and like, nobody's gonna hit 100% in that list, right? But if you can get somebody that does a majority of it, I think you will be well off, and you guys can either work on or establish, hey, these are my boundaries, and this is what I require, and you can live within that. But first and foremost, you got to find somebody that you can even do that with.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Yep. But be you first and foremost. Be you, but don't. That fear is gonna hold you back for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Again, that's why I tell women a lot of times, right? When y'all identify as a mother, it's like, when it's over, what else you got? You know what I mean? Man, my wife used to have these discussions. Like, I'm a mom. I'm like, no, you my wife. If you my mother, if you a mother, then when the kids get off, what me and you got in common? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so, that's true.
So you definitely gotta, I understand, but the good thing is that you didn't put any man through that. So I want to applaud you for that. You did, but now you got to get you right, so you can get what you want, because you did what you were supposed to do for your children. So
yeah,
okay.
Yeah, I just took responsibility for my mistakes. It wasn't nobody but mine, and
Hey, sis.
So that's when these women say stuff like this, I'm like, no, and I mean, like, homie say, you made your bed, you need to lay in it, and
Right.
that's what I had to do.
Sis, and what people don't understand, right? It's all personal, but we all go through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
everybody.
Exactly.
We all live in this thing we call life, and don't nobody got no handbook. We all just make it. We all just figuring it out as we go. I'm here to try to help with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just be you. It's your time now. Like I said, you at the point, he's at college, but pretty soon you're gonna be able to walk around the house naked. You know what I'm saying? Give me my key.
Yeah.
You call before you come over. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So,
Yeah.
So it's time for you to start living for you. You know what I'm saying? You did your job. I applaud you. You know what I'm saying? Even with the circumstances, and could have been done a better way. Yes, we all could have done it a different way. You know what I'm saying? But now we here. We can't let the past continue to dictate what we gonna go through. So this is your time. I tell you, just like I tell a friend of mine, Amber, right? This is your time. You got the time. This is time where you can revamp yourself and make you the person you choose to be.
Okay.
Makes sense?
I appreciate you.
Does that make sense?
I appreciate you, Ricky.
Hey,
I appreciate it.
I do coachings now, so if you want to, you got my number. So if you want coaching, we can talk prices. You give me a call, and I'll shoot you straight. If you got a guy you want to discuss and we can vet, I'll vet him for you and let you know what he on. But I need you to be honest with me, though.
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Most definitely.
All
okay,
right.
Thank you.
Awesome. You have a great day, huh? You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Be optimistic as long as you keep your head to the sky. What y'all think, chat? What's up, chat? What y'all think? I got 5 on it. What you say, bro? Hold on. Shalom said, Ricky, my sir, can you tell me about the little black people behind you? Oh, that's Spider-Man, bro. I'm a Marvel nut. This right here, that right there is a Spider-Man. Right, that's right there, Spider-Man, and that's a Spider-Man up on the wall with a Marvel picture. It's a Marvel picture. This was my model studio, but my wife, she, y'all know how women do. She come and take over. So, is red pill creating a divide between men and women? Yes, right. But so is femininity. What's the difference? You see what I'm saying? Yes, si, senor. Right. But what it's really about, right? Red pill, I think, is honestly more honest than femininity. If I can be honest with you, Jadis, I think red pill is more honest than femininity. Not femininity, but the feminist movement. My apologies, guys. I'm sorry. Red pill is more honest than a feminist movement. All right. Red pill does understand that, men should build themselves up to be a better you. That way your options increase. And hopefully, with you being a better you, when you do find a woman that you want, you have your stuff together in a row. And seeing how you have that woman, you take responsibility for her. You provide guidance. And if you're doing everything you need to do as a man, a woman should fall in line. I totally agree with that. I totally agree. And if she doesn't fall in line to you out here giving up your life energy, breaking your back out here in these streets to get dough, to bring resources to rear children, to give her a place to be in her feminine, and she's not with it, get rid of her. Alex said, I think half the problem is how to manage interpersonal communication skills during marriage and not let it get to the point of big facts, Alex. Big facts. A lot of people are afraid to say those unknowns, bro. I ain't gonna say unknowns, to say those knowns. A lot of people allow that stuff to just float in the air and don't address it. Oh, Nadia, I apologize. I apologize. I'll call everybody bro, though. I'll call everybody bro, sis. My apologies. My apologies, ma'am. All right. No disrespect. All right. But yeah, man. Great call. Great call, sis. Yeah. And women, y'all really, right? This is why I understand them y'all babies, bro. Them y'all babies, I understand. But y'all, hey, when they gone, what's left for you? Right? When they gone, what's left for you? Right? You're more than that. Just like your husband's more than a paycheck. He's more than the mortgage. He's more than getting your car fixed. He's more than that. And you're more than just a mother. You're a wife, you're a helpmeet, you're a friend, you're a spotter. You know what I mean? Wildin', man. Like, we need to get back to each other, bro. We need to get back into each other, right? Our focus is not where it needs to be. And you'll be amazed how quick you like, man, like I'm telling y'all from experience, you'll be so amazed, right? When you actually sit your ego down and just start looking and appreciating your partner. I adore my wife, man. I adore her. I adore her, right? It's like I can't explain it to y'all. You got to be there. Victor Kid says she needs to be smart and just make a deal. That's facts, right? But the deal got to work for both people. You feel me? And before you even get to the negotiation table, you got to put yourself out there. You got to get out in them streets first. That's where the people at. I agree, Maya King. The ladies might not like it's what it is. Like, you shouldn't be with a man you have to question like that anyway, ladies. That's what y'all don't understand, right? That's meaning just because he asks you don't mean you have to say yes. If he's not the one for you, don't waste your or his time, right? But again, the thing is that just like the one young lady said, you with him because you getting some type of benefit, right? Not what you really need and not what you really want to be, the woman you want to be, right? You getting some type of benefit that settles your heart or your coochie or your ego at that time. You know what I mean? Or your wallet. Take your pick. Consuelo said, people told me when my children were younger that I needed to put everything on the back burner until they were older. The guilt for even wanting a relationship. No. I just think you gotta prioritize, Consuelo. You gotta prioritize correctly. Unfortunately, a lot of people not able to do that. See, that's the biggest thing, right? It's just funny how people talk about they want to be in relationships, but everything they say is I, me, when that shit don't exist. It doesn't exist once you get into a relationship. Y'all supposed to be French like a bitch once y'all get in a relationship. Marriage is a beautiful thing, man, when two people really want it. Right? Marriage is a beautiful thing if two people really into it. I put up a post. Shout out to my girl, right? Where is this post at? Let's see if I can share it. I know if y'all was on my Instagram, y'all probably seen it already, but that's cool. Hold on, y'all. Not now. Shout out to everybody who's following me over there on IG. I appreciate y'all. I'm not big into IG, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, but it's a good way to keep up with everybody. Where's it at? Yep, I said, stop saying that marriage. I didn't say it, but Lord McBroom sent it to me, and it just rang true. Stop saying that marriage is just a piece of paper. So is money, but you get up every day and work hard for it. So work hard for your relationship and your marriage. Right? The reason why y'all say marriage is just a piece of paper because you find no value in it. R dubs, BJ Tight, ARE_dubs. Right? The reason people say that about marriage is because you see no value in it. And the only reason you can see that it has no value in it, right? Listen, bro.
Did you hear what I said?
If marriage is made up by the value that two people bring into it, but you see no value in it, what does that say about you? If marriage is made up by the value that two people bring into it and you see no value in it, what does that say about you? It's just a question. And a fair question. If I'm off, chat, let me know. If I'm off, let me know. Phone lines are still open. We got a little time. Anybody? Anyone? Bueller? You don't have value or you picked wrong. Tell them solutions. Wave said, what does that say about your relationship value? I'm just asking questions. Right? I'm just asking questions. Speaking of, hold on, y'all. Good evening.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
How you doing, Ricky?
I'm great, God. How you?
Shit, I'm doing decent.
Hey, man, that's good. Hey, it's better than bad, right?
Yeah, I'm an Amazon driver, so you might hear a lot of.
Oh, you good, bro? You good? You gotta get your dough. You gotta eat. What you got for me, bro?
Shit. If I'm being honest, okay. So first things first. First things first. I'm young as hell. You probably won't like you. You can probably tell just by the way I'm talking, but I'm 22 years old and I'm in a serious relationship with my girl, and it's just like I don't know. It's just like I feel like I don't understand it. I don't understand the reason of having arguments, dumbass arguments for no reason. You get me?
Okay.
Like it's like my problem is example. I could just go off the argument that we had this morning. So this morning, one thing that I have a problem with is I can't get a good sleep if I'm sleeping on my couch.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I'm in my bed, I can get a full good sleep, but if I'm sleeping on my couch, I can't get no good sleep for some odd reason. Mm-hmm. And it's just we're young, we're night owls, of course. You feel me? So it's like we'll stay up, or you feel me, to the crack of dawn at night, and you know, by the time I wake up at like 5:30 in the morning to use the bathroom or whatever, and I see that she in the room, it's irritating because it's like if I communicate to you multiple times that I want you to at least wake me up so I can at least somewhat get a good, you feel me, sleep. But it's like this is my problem too. Mm. So we can stay up late and do this and do that, and then you tell me to wake you up in the middle of the night so we can either, you feel me, smoke a little weed or do what we do.
Yeah. I
wake you up and then you don't wake up. It's like, how is that my fault? And then I let you get your sleep because I can clearly tell that you're tired. Or, you know, it's like, example, in the conversation that I was having, I don't know if it was last week or the week before, but like, kind of, I guess, coming to the conclusion that I guess always being the bad guy, mm-hmm. It's like, is that something that men always have to deal with? Because it's like, yes. With me being a young man, it's like, it's hard because it's like, you know, like, example, my girl, I've been wanting her since I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm 22 years old. I've been in love with my girl since 6th grade.
Okay.
So it's like, for me to kind of like have that love that's built up over time and over the years, it's like, I want to feel like it's the same. You get me? And it's like, it's not that I don't feel that it's the same, but it's like, you feel me? Don't give up on me if you feel me, like fuck up or coming to a certain type of way because you feel me, like because I felt a certain type of way about something. You know? It's like, I don't know. It's like I want to feel like understood. Okay, no, I don't even want to say understood. It's like
right. It's not her job to understand you, though.
Exactly, because a woman will never understand you. A woman will never understand you. It's about providing insight, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like as a man, because I was raised by a woman, I can provide insight. And it's like I don't know. It's just it's difficult, kind of like dealing with that. And I just want to know where maybe I'm wrong in the situation because every time first things first, what I have to add into, my homies put me on, y'all. You know, I've been watching the network for maybe about past few months, and you know, just off the simple stuff that I've learned from y'all, it's made me a better man in itself.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it's like, well, me trying to already make myself a better man, it's like, how the hell are you, quote unquote, loving me with conditions when you feel me, you say that you have unconditional love?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Right.
It's like, I don't know, it's like, it's questionable. It makes me like wonder, like, damn, am I doing this shit right? Like, what am I doing wrong? You get me?
Yeah, right. I agree. See, first to address them dogs are snapping. Hold on.
Yeah, they crazy. My bad. I'm getting out of this area. My bad.
I'll wait you line up.
All right, 1 second. Sorry about that.
No, you're all right, bro. It's cool, man. You gotta eat, bro. It's cool.
Hell yeah, shit. Gotta get this money, man.
Yes, sir.
All right. How I sound now? I'm doing a little bit better?
Yep, you good, bro. Okay, first and
all right, for sure. Cool.
Yeah, first and foremost, man, the stupid argument shit, stop that shit, bro. You gotta be above that. You know what I'm saying? You the man of the house. You the man in the situation. You don't argue. You don't argue with your woman. You feel me? You don't argue. You say what you gotta say, bro, and you leave it at that. We don't argue, bro. This is no argument. You see what I'm saying? The thing is this, right? You can't let petty shit what really matter. Now, her waking you up, I hear what you're saying, but get your ass up and get yourself in the bed. You're a grown ass man.
Very true. All right. And I heard that from another party,
right.
So I just wanted to confirm that was completely on me.
Right. So let's dead that. Let's dead that. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Let's agree on that shit. Just get up, bro. It's all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, very true.
I hear what you're saying. I want to let you acknowledge. I hear what you're saying, but come on. You know what I'm saying? So let me tell you how to do this. Let me tell you how to do this, son. Do you want to be with your girl forever, bro?
Honestly, if I'm being 100% honest with you, yes.
Yeah.
Like I've been feeling that way since I was a kid.
Okay.
Like, and for me to kind of like have that love is, you know, like I've had a very tough life just along the lines of the 22 years that I've lived. Right. I don't have my mother anymore. I don't have my grandfather anymore. Mm-hmm. Those are two people I was raised in the house with. Mm-hmm. They taught me how to love.
Yep.
You know, and it's like when you learn that shit at a young age, it's you know, like kind of growing up and being a man at a young age,
mm-hmm.
and then the stuff that I'm dealing with while I'm still young, it's like, damn, why am I dealing with this?
Right. And understood, bro. But we don't live in the past, right? We live in today. What I'm gonna tell you is this, bro. If that's your girl, bro, and you know you want to be with her, have you proposed to her yet, bro?
No, not yet. I'm not gonna lie. It's on my mind. It's been on my mind.
Marry your girl, bro. This is where it starts. Don't let nobody else run this bullshit on you, bro. Right? You gotta let her know, hey, I'm in this with it for you. Listen to what I'm saying. Bro.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You do that. No, Eugene, stop your shit, bro. Nope, not that one, Eugene. Nope, Terrace, stop your shit, bro. My bad, Eugene. Stop your shit, bro. Right? This is the problem, bro. Like right now, y'all young. It's better for y'all to be together, bro, so y'all can build together, right?
And on top of that, I'm leaving something out, not to cut you off, but she also has a son. So it's like, you know, and that's not my kid. So it's like, you know, getting into our relationship after us growing up and, you know, like damn near raising each other, you know, it's like, you know, being in our relationship is like, it's a little bit harder for me because it's like, I'm not tripping over your baggage. You get me?
Right.
Like I wanted you that much because this quote unquote, and even with this quote unquote baggage, it's like that shit don't do anything. It's not like it's pushing me away.
Right.
I'm still here.
Right.
Like
you fuck with her.
Like I understand
exactly.
Like I've took all those steps. Like we live together. Her car in my name. Like come on. Like you know. Like I don't know. It's just like, am I doing everything? Am I not doing everything? I don't know.
Right. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. You're going to hear a bunch of bullshit from a bunch of people, bro. You're going to hear a bunch of bullshit from a bunch of people. I'm telling you, bro, if you love this girl, man, you already in it. Marry her, bro. But at that point, what you have to do is be a man at all times, bro. What does that mean? What does that mean, bro? You need to start making the appropriate changes mentally and financially to be the head of your household, bro.
Okay.
You have to, right? Now listen, I'm gonna tell you what these other motherfuckers won't tell you, bro. I'm gonna tell you what these other motherfuckers don't tell you, bro. The same shit that can happen with a new bitch can happen with your chick right now.
Very true. And if I'm being honest, just with the generation that we living in, I don't want none of these bitches.
Listen, bro, they ain't gonna tell you this. The same thing that can happen with your chick now is the same thing that can happen out there with a new bitch with no kids. The same thing can happen, bro. Right? It's a gamble, my guy. It's a gamble. But what you need to do is put yourself into a position where you can be a man. That way you don't give your girl no motherfucking excuses as who the man is.
Okay.
What does that mean, bro? That means setting the standard in your home. You working, you doing that? Yeah, man. You need to start improving yourself, get a class, whatever you want to do. Figure out what you like to do, because at that point, it's not work. You're getting paid to do something you love, right?
Yeah, I do music, actually.
Okay.
I'm a music artist.
Okay. Expand to that, get your money up, because shit just getting more expensive. You know what I'm saying?
Very true.
Shit
Very
just
true.
getting
Especially
more
living
expensive.
in California.
Yes, sir. So get that shit up, get your money up, bro. Get her. And look, I'm gonna tell you what you need to do in the long haul. I can't tell you what, because everything takes time, right? What you need to do is get your shit up, get a house, put it in your name, get a car for you and her, put it in your name. Everything should be you. You're the leader, dog.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, if you're providing, you're being a leader, you're making sound judgment calls, bro. If she doesn't fall in line, you have your fucking answer.
Okay. Okay. That's okay. All right, for sure. That's clear as day right there.
Does that make sense?
Honest. It makes a lot of sense.
Right? Stop
okay,
giving your girl excuses to go against you, bro.
You're right. Okay, I also have a question, because I'm pretty positive this was on the last episode of King Talk. He was talking to that guy, and he was talking about he went out and, you feel me, did some shit, cheated on his girl, whatever, and his girl did the same thing back to him.
Yeah.
So of course I've done my dirt. And, you know, I've done some shit.
Okay.
Biggest thing that happened was me messing with this girl, and she tried to pin a baby on me when she wasn't even pregnant in the first place.
Okay.
So even after that situation, my girl still stayed with me in that situation. And in that situation, I was prepared for her to leave at the time, because of course I know what I did, and I know, come on now, it's rare that a man is coming back from that shit. You get me?
Yeah. Did you fess up?
Like,
you fessed up?
Yeah. I told her everything, ain't leave a damn thing out.
Okay.
And that's the type of guy that I am. You feel me? If I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, 110% honest, because why the fuck would I lie?
Mm-hmm.
Because one, when I lied the first time, not only did I have to live with that, but I fucking took accountability from it from the day I did it and up until then.
Right. It's not about that. It's about being honest with her when the shit hit the fan. I mean, optimally would be not to do no bullshit, and if you did do some bullshit, optimally not to get caught. You know what I'm saying? But if you did do it, bro, women respect you more, because if they come into you 9 times out of 10, they already know the answer. You know what I'm saying? So it was thorough if you came out with her, because she can still respect you for that. But it's obvious, bro. It's obvious that you're doing something for her to forgive you for, because she's still there.
Okay. That's right. That's true.
But like I said, you got to be real about the shit too. She can't keep holding the shit over your head either.
You're right. Exactly. And I think the thing that I've been telling her is, like, don't tell me that you over some shit and you're not over it. You get me?
Yep.
Like it's kind of been harder on that level, because it's like, you feel me, it's like I'm trying to move past it, but it's like you holding this shit to me, and it's like I don't want you to hold it to me.
So it's
like we're supposed to move forward.
Right. And this is why I tell you, bro, you should have a conversation with your girl. Be like, look, especially if it's still some shit that's floating in the ether. You see what I'm saying? If it's still some shit that's floating in the air, bro, hey, look, whatever we went through is what we went through. I'm telling you right now, this is what it's going to be. This is what it is. And stick on that shit. Stand on it. Because like I said, bro, if you doing what you're supposed to do in all facets, bro, you got a new level of understanding, bro, and she's still on some bullshit, bro, you know what to do. You know what to do. And it's a hard decision. It's a hard decision, bro. I'm tired of these niggas acting like they ain't never been in it. They ice cold. They all these motherfuckers B2K and shit. Yeah, it's an ice box where they heart used to be and shit. Like they ain't never went through it. Stop that cap, bro.
Exactly. There's a lot of niggas on here that be capping.
Exactly.
A lot of niggas on here that be capping. Look, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Like I said, I'm 22 years old. I'm about to be 23 in October. You know, like a lot of shit that I've learned just off the relationship that I've seen, not only from my mother and my dad. It's like, you know, I grew up in a one-parent household. You know, my father figure was my grandfather. So it's like, I'm not trying to be on the same type of time. You know, it's like for her to already be separated with her first baby's father, it's like, you know, I'm not trying to be that person who's in your son life for some odd amount of years and leave. I'm not that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm a different type of man. It's that, like, not only do I have little sisters, but it's like, you know, I wasn't that type of nigga. My best memory of my father is him driving right past me when I was in fucking elementary school and looking at me in my eyes. So it's like, come on, bro. Like, how do you get me?
Yeah,
it's like,
feel you, bro. But like, we got to stop living in that shit. You see what I'm saying? We got to stop living in that shit, bro, because that's the shit that hold us back, God. That's the shit. And I hear what you're saying. You like, you trying to be better than him, but you'll never be better until you forgive him.
Okay.
You'll never be better till you forgive him, bro. You're responsible for you now. You know what I'm saying? You're responsible for you. And if you do need to talk to somebody, man, maybe, hey, a lot of people need therapy, bro. Maybe you need to talk to somebody for real. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff, like, you could be going through, like you said, when you talking to her and she don't do something, you ask and you spaz out. That's a trigger or something. Maybe you not addressed. Maybe you need to talk to somebody. You see what I'm saying? That's just facts. But for you, man, your with your woman, bro, your relationship, you set the tone and the pace for that relationship. Start doing that shit, bro, and she'll respect you for it.
Okay.
She'll respect you for it.
I completely understand that. That was like clear thing that I've heard today. If I'm being 100% honest.
Yeah, man, but don't, like I said, man, don't let these motherfuckers out here keep talking about how you supposed to move with a woman, man. You chose that girl, man. You move with them. If they choose to do that, let them. That's cool, bro. But everybody, that's not the path for everybody, bro. Like I said, man, y'all, like I said, y'all weird in these streets, bro. Y'all niggas weird. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and y'all ain't got to do what I did. I ain't even vouching for what I did having stepkids, bro. But like I said, man, a lot of y'all was the same niggas that y'all daddies gave up on y'all, but y'all leave these rest of these babies who ain't got shit to do with it, right, out in these streets, bro.
And they ain't asked for that shit.
Come on, man. Like, I hear y'all, but I don't. I hear y'all, but I don't. You know what I'm saying?
And even coming from that, perspective, it's like, you know, like growing up in that type of environment, it's like, you know, that shit humbles you in a different type of level. So why the fuck would you want to put somebody else in that like, you know, in that predicament? Like, no kid wants to grow up without a father.
Nobody, like, none of these babies chose to be here, bro. You didn't choose to be here. You see what I'm saying? And now you sitting up here dealing with the shit that your father didn't or did do to you. You see what I'm saying? This shit is weird to me, man. Y'all niggas is fucking weird, bro. Y'all niggas is fucking weird, man. Like, it ain't even about man. Y'all weird, bro. Y'all weird to me, bro. Y'all weird. I don't care. Look, man, don't be listening to these dudes, man. Don't be listening to these dudes, bro.
I'm definitely not, man. Just off the simple fact that, you feel me, they just try to, you feel me, like, give a quick fixing when it's not really a fix. It's like, that's not.
Nah, bro. They don't want to fix it, bro. They want it the way they want it. You know what I'm saying? They want, and that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Look, that's cool, bro. But like I said, y'all ain't thinking about these babies, and that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? That let me know a lot about you, and that's whatever, bro.
Very true. Okay, yeah. I got one more thing for you, real quick before I get off.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm not even gonna lie. I shouldn't even be speaking on this since you already told me to just give up the past and not even think about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I have one more thing. So my thing is, one thing I learned from y'all is just communication. You know, that shit helps the relationship in itself.
Mm-hmm.
Just being able to talk to your woman and be able to be open with her. And I feel like when it comes down to, you know, like when we have problems and then we try to get back cordial and everything like that, it's like the simplest communication to be cool.
Mm-hmm.
So here's one thing. I don't have no problem with you going out with your friends or doing what you want to do or doing all that. But don't go out with your motherfucking friends and then don't communicate with me the whole motherfucking day and then come home the next day at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's a no-go, bro. See, but the reason why you live with that is because you was fucking up.
So
let's be honest.
That's very true, and I completely understand that. Right? That's very true, and I completely understand that.
You can't hold a soldier to something you're not willing to do yourself. You see what I'm saying?
But even when I was out doing my dirt, I wasn't staying out till 7 o'clock.
It don't matter. It don't matter, bro. It ain't about being right, dog. Once y'all get to that tit for tat shit, bro, it's not about being right, bro. Y'all in the leverage game now.
That's very true.
It's simple, bro. I'm giving y'all the game, bro. Like, look, bro. You set the standard right now, bro. Y'all still in it. Y'all still fucking with each other, bro. You right now, what you do is you go to your girl. You empty out as a man, bro. Look, this is what it is. This is what I'm on. If you ain't on it, let me know. Right? If she ain't willing to get in line, bro, hey, it's what it is, dog.
Yeah, that is very true. That's the game we just in it.
It's what it is. You tell her, bro. You tell her, God, look, I understand I fucked up. I'm telling you, bro, it ain't even about what she did, bro, or she didn't. Because both of y'all in this bullshit. I'm just being honest, bro. If you want to be with her, you going to have to set the stage, bro. You're going to have to set the stage. You got to stop giving her fucking excuses. And if she still got excuses, bro, if she still got excuses after you being right, it ain't nothing to talk about. I appreciate the experience. Right? See, but that requires you to corral your fucking feelings. That requires you to stop caring about a person you know you really fuck with on the low.
I think that's the hardest part about it.
Exactly.
I think that's the hardest part about it.
The decision, the answer isn't hard. The decision you got to make is.
Yeah. Very true.
You got to be willing to lose, nigga. You got to be willing to lose to win. You got to be willing to lose her to win. In life. Not just with her, in life.
I hear you on that. Because I'm not even gonna lie, that definitely was the part that I was afraid of.
Right? And you have to be willing to lose, bro. Because she gonna play. Look, bro, you at work, you taking care of the house, you taking care of a kid that's not yours. She gonna drag it along as long as she can. You think she want to go back out there on the market and try somebody else that's doing what you doing?
Nah, not at all. If I'm being real, and it's like I don't know. This is my problem. I feel like as a man doing what I'm doing, I feel like I don't necessarily need to let her know that ain't no other nigga finna do this shit for her. But it's like I feel like sometimes she takes the shit for granted.
No, you should let her fucking know, and she should appreciate you.
Yeah, and I definitely hope so that she do appreciate me.
Fuck Hope. Hope ain't got shit to do with nothing, my guy. Hope is useless. You need to know this shit. You need to bring this shit up in conversations, bro, so y'all can re-kill the goddamn ship and get it right. If not, just break up now.
You heard about that.
If not, just break up now. Hope is not gonna get y'all fucking nowhere, bro. You hope she ain't out there fucking when she's staying out till 7 o'clock in the morning. She hoped you wasn't fucking somebody when old girl tried to pin a baby on you. Make that shit known, because that way you can hold not only yourself accountable, but her, and vice versa.
Okay.
Otherwise, y'all just wasting time. And if that's the case, y'all might as well waste time being single. Stop playing with your girl, man. Stop playing with your fucking girl, bruh. Stop giving her fucking excuses.
I hear you, Ricky. I hear you for real.
I pray you do.
I definitely do. Shit, it's the reason why I tune in every day, even when y'all not on. It's definitely a reason. Just off the simple fact that, it's like being a young man and kind of like wanting to be in like, just like a situation where you actually care about somebody, where you love someone. There's a lot of people that's at this age that's not even trying to be on that side of time. And I feel like that's where I'm different, because like I've seen that where you know, I never seen my mom necessarily like get a chance to really love somebody again. You know, like after her and my dad split up, it was like I never seen that shit. So it's like if I had an opportunity, why not let me, you feel me, change it or, you know, make something out of it. And I feel like that's the predicament that I'm in.
You do have the opportunity, but you got you got a decision to make. Is she worth it to you? Is all this shit worth it?
Shit, feel like it's something. But one of my homies was telling me, shit, is your happiness worth? Is it worth giving up your happiness for her?
Is it? So if that's a thought and you can reconcile that means you're not happy with her, period, correct?
Nah, I'm happy with her.
Okay,
I'm happy with her.
So what's the fucking question, dog?
I don't know, man. It's just like it. To like pinpoint like a specific thing is, I guess.
It's very specific. You lying though. Stop lying to me, dog. Either you fuck with her or not.
Nah, I do. I definitely do. I'm not lying.
Then what's all this other bullshit?
Shit, it really don't need to be no bullshit if I'm being real. If I'm being real, it don't need to be like this. I'm just, I don't know. It's the simple fact that I feel like I've gotten my shit together, so I won't. It's not necessarily like I'm just like trying to rush the shit to be together on the other foot. But it's like, shit, if you didn't stay down with me even when I fucked up, it's like, come on, my nigga, don't make this shit a tip of that game.
So, like I just said, is you gonna be the man are you gonna be the man in a relationship, or you gonna keep playing girl games with her?
Nah, I gotta be the man. That's what I am. So that's what I gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do.
Right. So put your shit on the table, bro. Have a real grown folks conversation, bro. Set the playing field. Set the non-negotiables, and you stand on your shit. And the minute she fuck up, what you do?
Get out of there. I gotta get out of there.
It's simple. It's simple. But it requires you to corral your fucking feelings.
Nah, that's very true. And I feel like with me having such a big heart, it's kind of difficult. But I mean, like, I feel like it's just the simple fact that I make. Like, I know there's conversations that we need to have that she be running from. And it's like, you don't need to run from a conversation when we can just sit down. It's not an argument, it's a conversation. People don't know the difference between the two.
And again, if she's not down with what's going on, bro, you got a simple decision to make. It's up to you to make it.
All right, I hear you on that one. I appreciate you, Ricky. Thank you for your time.
All love, man. I wish y'all well, bro.
Thank you, man. If I got some more, I'll definitely call in again, brother.
You know the number, bro.
Yes, sir.
All right, peace. Be safe out there, my guy.
All right. Yes, sir. The chat, I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a great one.
All right, man.
All right.
This is Ricky. How can I help?
Hey, how you doing, Mr. Ricky?
I'm great. How are you, good sir?
I'm good. I'm a big fan of yours, by the way. I tune in every Wednesday and on Tuesdays whenever you're on King Talk or with Trill and them.
Awesome.
Big fan of you. Yeah. So my question is, I just recently made a big life-changing decision in my life.
Okay.
I decided to join the military.
Oh, congrats, bro.
So, yes, sir. I got I'm going in as to be a airman and going in the Air Force.
Mm-hmm.
So my question is, like, as a young man, you know, I'm 25. I'm young, but I'm still young. But like, what advice would you have for somebody who like going into the Air Force at this stage in their life? You know, I'm a little bit older, but I'm still kind of young in a sense. Like, you know, I just got out of school and everything. So do you have any like good advice for someone going into the military?
How long you sign up for?
I signed up for 4 years. I did a 4-year contract.
Bruh, live your life right now, dog. Live your life right now, dog. Don't settle with nobody unless she's super special, bro. Right now is a great time for you to establish yourself, the network, get your money up, and prepare yourself for life at hand.
Okay, so that's how you say play it slow. Don't try to rush into anything.
Not at all. Now, if something miraculous happen, hey, don't stand in God's way. You know what I'm saying? Don't stand in God's way, bro. I got you. You know what I'm saying? But right now, bro, is a great, like, I recommend to anybody, even though people don't like it, and I understand it, you know what I'm saying? But if you're a single man and you have no attachments, bro, especially especially with the tone of the world, no real wars are gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? Right now, the military could be it's a big step up as far as getting your financial stability together. as a young man. You know what I'm saying? So at this time, man, there's no need for you to tie yourself into, especially if you're not into something and you're in love and you're not dedicated to anyone at this point. There's no need for you to tie yourself down to anyone. Get out here, see the world. You know what I'm saying? Travel, become cultured, and get your money up, man. It'll do you wonders. It'll do you wonders, right? When you're done, it'll do you wonders, man. It's just it's a good move for a young man in most cases.
Okay, cool. So I always knew that, you know, I would go in there, but now, you know, because I'd rather get their advice or hear it from other people who've been in the military as opposed to, you know, people who've never been in it trying to give you advice on it. And, you know, me listening to you, Mr. Logic, you know, and also Quest, all three of you guys were in the military, although a different branch, but I hear you guys talk about it, like, you know, the kind of men you are after being in it so long. It's kind of like where I'm trying to striving to be at, as far as mentality wise. So that's why I want to get your advice on it.
Man, it's a great time. It's a great time to work on yourself, bro. Mentally, physically, and fiscally. It's a great thing to do, man. Just stay focused. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused, because I'm telling you, once you get up and you start getting, hey, they gonna be out there, dog. Every military town got them. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be out there. You know what I'm saying? And they come up the same way you come up. It's a new rotation every year, bro. So you know what I'm saying? Just build yourself up, man. I'm telling you. Then when you're ready to get it, it'll all be there for you. Make sure you know. It's a lot of places where you can learn in the military and invest your money, school and stuff like that, man. Use your advantages that you have. You know what I'm saying?
All right. And then part two of the question is like, once you get out, right? Once you get out of the military, right? Because I hear the way you speak about, you know, taking everything serious and really like striving to get into these relationships and not really playing around with people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like date intentionally and date with a purpose, right?
Yeah.
So my question is like, what should that look like for someone? Like, what does that really look like? Because to be honest, I don't really have no real examples of that that I've seen personally. So what does that really look like? Because everybody says it, you know what I'm saying? And I hear your message and I'm like, you know where he's right. You know, you got to date with some type of intention, right? So what necessarily does that look like?
If I'm gonna be honest with you, bro, you really need to start studying women.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like, people don't believe me when I say like every serious relationship I had, I've had 3 serious relationships, right? And all those women, if I'm not gonna even say if we were where we needed to be at that time, we'd probably still be together, right? You shouldn't be dealing with any woman that you're not intentional with. Does that make sense? Right? If you don't see that woman as a life partner, bruh, you see what I'm saying? Now, for me to sit up there and say I didn't do it, that'd be up too. So I'd be lying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I've had women, but I let those women know out the gate, hey, you know what this is, right?
Right, because I was in a serious relationship. I was in a 3-year relationship with my ex-girlfriend. I broke up with her because she was not. Basically, we both wasn't in a space to where like it could even go anywhere serious. I knew it in the back of my mind, and I guess like as life happened for her, you know, shit happens like you always say.
Yes, sir.
So she started to do that, see that as well. So it's like now that I'm like single and all the good stuff, it's like I kind of understand like women to a certain degree. Like you got to be a certain caliber of a guy to be with these women nowadays. So it's just like I always wondered like when you say purpose, like what was the I guess when you met your wife and stuff, what was the purpose you had behind being with her? Other than building a family, like did you have a vision and you told her your vision and she kind of just like jumped on with you?
Yeah, I mean, if I talk about my first wife, I knew she was wifey material because that's what she presented. You see what I'm saying? I met her family, I met her mom, I met her dad. She did it again. And this look, here y'all go, free game Fridays.
Did you hear what I said?
Right? Look, this is what people don't understand, my guy, right? A woman will tell you everything she need to know if you're paying attention, but you got to be around her to be able to pay attention, right? It seems paying attention is free, but it seems it's expensive for a lot of goddamn people. You know what I'm saying? Right?
Right.
So what that means is that if I'm dealing with a woman, right? If I'm dealing with a woman, she gonna be around me all the time and vice versa, right? We kicking it. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of dudes, because they got this chick and this chick and this chick and this chick, right? It takes longer for them to realize which girl is which because they bounce it between a bunch of girls. I don't knock it, but that's just what it is. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
But what I'm saying is that if you want, the one way you know a person is serious about you is they gonna give up their time. Right? They're gonna give up their time to you, meaning they always want to be around you. You all want to always be around them. So you get to see a lot of the nuances of their personality, right? You can't do that when you just dating because you got a Monday chick, a Tuesday chick, a Wednesday chick, a Thursday chick, a Friday chick. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what you own, cool. But that's where my boy Quest say all the time. If that's what you own, just be honest. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm not ready to settle down right now. Now, if you want to hang around, that's completely on you. You see what I'm saying? But right now, I'm just about, and I think that's how you should be right now within your, when you're in the military. Hey, you know what? I like you. I'm interested in spending a little time with you, but just know I'm not ready for anything. Now, if it happens, it happens. Like I said, if God comes, if the shit happen and synergies meet up and that's that person, don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? But
don't block a blessing.
Exactly. Right. But in most cases, you know what I'm saying, with the way numbers and shit go, you know what I'm saying, it might not happen. But if it does, let it ride out. But like I said, it's just being intentional, right? Knowing if I'm messing with a chick and this is where I'm at, you're where I want to be at. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And it should be vice versa for her. I think that's the biggest issue too. You know what I'm saying? Fuck with somebody who fuck with you, bro.
That's a fact. I tell my friends and stuff the same thing. I say the same thing. I'm like, bro, she not fucking. There's no point. Don't waste time.
Right. Any chick telling you, oh, I see you when I see you and all that shit. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Why are you chasing her? You know what I'm saying? You know what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, why I'm chasing you for? Nah, you ain't trying to get caught. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, shout out to you.
You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense, bro? I just want to make sure you're making sense.
Nah, you make 100% sense. I've heard people say this before, but it's kind of different hearing from somebody you respect, one, and two, that's been through the stuff that you about to go through. Yeah. So it's like, you know.
But I'm telling you, man, military is a good time. It's a good time, bro. I'm telling you, it's a good time, especially if you get to go overseas, man, and make it like it's not bad, man. Some people make a career out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's all depending on what you're looking for and what you can get out of it. You know, so.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm going in with like cybersecurity. That's what I went to school for and graduated.
So
that's what I'm about to do.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing there for. So it's like,
hey, bro, be careful if they take you in a room with no windows.
I heard. They told me.
I'm just saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? They put a piece of paper in front of you. You better read it deep. You see what I'm saying? Read it deep. I'm telling you, bro.
I appreciate the advice, man.
Hey, it's everything, man. Anything else I can do for you, my boy?
No, that's about it. You know, it's just, you know, I guess if another question come up, I'll be here back on Friday.
Man, you know the number.
Yes, sir.
All right, bro. You have a great weekend. Be safe out there, guy.
All right, you too, man.
All right, man. Appreciate you. Thanks. All right. What y'all think, chat? We got time for one more? We got one more brave soul? Yeah, Nat. Hey, Nat, it's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody, though. It's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody. But hey, when you know how to utilize it, man. The number's scrolling at the bottom, Kid Darkness. I don't know if you called in already, but it's scrolling at the bottom, bro. You got time for one more? Anybody? Any more brave souls? Theodore Lewis. I'll tell you the story, man. I'll tell you the story. Too late. Next week, Theodore.
I'll tell you the story.
This Rick, how can I help?
Hello, my name is Alex.
Hey, Alex, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing well.
Awesome.
So my question is, I've watched Lapeef Talk. I've seen you and also Anton, Sugar Mike. Really appreciate you guys. Quest. So my question is when it comes to marriage, for the most part, for like the last 60 plus years, right? Mm-hmm. As Angry Man said, for the sexual revolution, we know women want a man who earns a lot of money, taller, stronger, right? So I'm 30. I spent my life becoming the best version of me that I can be. Mm-hmm. But then the problem is that it doesn't seem as though women have a lot to offer that's like quantifiable, that's like measurable. So I'm wondering, like, can you give more insight into that, or maybe I'm not looking at like marriage from the right perspective?
Okay. So it's about what you want. What do you want?
Yeah, I mean, I would like a legacy and everything. It's just I'm very anxious about the really high divorce rates and all the issues that entail after that, right?
Okay.
Especially when it comes to like raising kids.
Okay. So you ever been to Vegas, right? You ever been to Vegas?
Never been to Vegas. I don't gamble, but I understand the concept.
Right. So everything's a gamble, bro. The thing is that how you'll never be able to quell all your fears or your questions that you have about being in a marriage or relationship. All you can do, the best you can do, is increase your odds of success. Right. What it really comes down to is, what do you want from a wife? Right. What do you expect from a wife? And what would you do to provide to keep her into that space where she can provide that for you? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. So what do I mean when I say that, bro? What does that mean when I say that, right? If you want a certain type of woman, you want a woman that's able to rear your kids, right? You want a woman that basically for one, you have to be responsible enough and man enough to command the room, right? To command your home, right? And what that means, that requires a certain set of skills, right? It requires a certain set of skills, which you said you believe you have. You said you've been building yourself up to be the best version of yourself, correct?
Yes, sir.
Right. So what you must do is find a woman that understands the work that you put in to be the man you are. Right. So it's as simple as you choosing the right woman. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but then the question is, how do you find the right one? Because I haven't.
What do you want? What do you want? You see what I'm saying?
I want a woman that hasn't been ran through. I want one that's gonna like respect me whenever I come through the door. Everything else.
Mm-hmm.
I have a long day at work. I don't want my wife working, right? If she wants to work, whatever, we can have the conversation. But at the end of the day, like, even if you look at it from like a data perspective, 80% of marriages, men are paying for all of the essentials, right? Women are paying for, conspicuous consumption, stuff that's not needed.
Correct.
Right? Me, I make six figures. I make $200,000 a year.
Okay.
For me, it's not really a problem. But the problem for me is I've been engaged twice before, and like every time, like after like 6 months to a year, they start acting some type of way, and then I gotta end it.
Okay.
So I don't necessarily know if it's like me with their personal communication skills. Yeah, and then to some degree, I just think it's like social media and the culture, honestly. And I've been to a lot of countries.
But yeah.
I definitely think it's the culture.
Yeah, man. I think it's as simple as this, bro. Like, it's what it is, man. And unfortunately, you'll miss 100% of the shots you don't take. You know what I'm saying? It's not that you could be doing anything wrong or right, man. It's just that the women you're picking are not what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? And that happens, bro. But what men don't understand, right? It's not that you picked wrong or right, bro. It's just that if you did do either or, if you pick wrong, long as you're able to make the corrections when the shit don't go how it was supposed to go. You see what I'm saying? So if you're willing to do that, bro, you will be okay, right? But the thing is that the truth of the matter is this, bro. No one knows. You'll never know until you get into it. Everything you're doing within a relationship, because people are people, bro, it's best guess, right? Don't think that just because you providing her with a place to being her feminine and be traditional, bro, there won't be problems. There will. You see what I'm saying? It's how big are they, and are you willing? Do you appreciate her enough? Do you love her enough? Do you care enough, right, to go through with that? You see what I'm saying? Like, what's the issue? So what's the issue that's so bad that you let them go? It's obviously something that you don't want to deal with or live with, correct?
Yeah.
Right.
With the last one, like last year, she was basically had a celebrity. I'm like, hey, look, I don't really want you glorifying other men, especially in my presence. Like, if you want to do that, you're not really wife material. Like, that's not gonna fly with me. She said she understood, and then I caught her on social media doing that again. And I'm like, look, it's over. Return the ring. Like, it needs to be sold. Yeah, my last. So I ended up ending it after that. I'm not trying to deal with the whole celebrity bullshit. So that, my French, to the celebrity crap. So that's what really resonated whenever you usually say on the panel, like, hey, you're not out here trying to live this celebrity life. That's what they do. Why are you shouting out people wherever you die, they're not going to be pouring one out for you, you know?
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't really play like, but and I hear you though, because my wife ain't big on social media either. You know what I'm saying? So I hear what you say on that. It doesn't bother me either way though. But that's me. That's me. This is about you, right? Bruh, like, I'm just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? I mean, bro, you're gonna have to get out there and keep trying, dog. I mean, if I'm just saying, if this is what you want, bro, you're gonna have to keep bowling until you get a strike. You know what I'm saying? But what I think is that get out here, bro, move around a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? And what type of girl do you like, man? Do you have a type? Or are you open to different type of women?
I'm open to different types. My main thing is I just don't like I don't like crazy piercings. I don't like crazy tattoos. I don't like, being able to see, chests and thighs and all this fun stuff, right? Like, I want my woman to be like a wife, right? I don't want her to be like, something you'd find, at 2 a.m.
Right. How old are you again, dog?
I'm 30.
30? Man, you might have to, man. Whew. Man, you want to have kids, right?
Yeah, I want to have kids,
man. Yeah, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like, if you checking all the boxes and can't nobody get in line, man, I don't know if it's something you're not telling me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. But I mean, the truth of the matter is, bro, and I'm gonna tell you this again with just being honest with you. If, like I said, if you making the money, you're a nice looking dude. You sound like you well rounded to me. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just not the ones, man. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just not the ones, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's no different. Like I said, it sounds like to me you being intentional, right? You get with them, you kick it, and then you engage, and then they fall out, man. It's just what it is, man. You got to keep, you got to keep shooting them buckets. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I know,
right? It's just how it goes. You know what I'm saying? You looking for a wife. You know what I'm saying? You need to find a woman that's looking for a husband and you're able to meet you somewhere in the middle of it, right? But hey, if you're not willing to settle with it, I don't see no problem with that, dog. You know what I'm saying? I don't see no problem with that, especially if you're looking to provide a lifestyle for that woman so she can do what she needs to do, not have to work. You're going to take care of everything to build like that, and be a good, different husband, man. Just work it, man. Work your plan, man, and keep going. You know what I'm saying? Is it scary? Is it fucked up? Yeah, man. But you're going to have to go through them until you get to it. It's simply what it is. You know what I'm saying?
So I think my main thing is like my pickers off, like you said. So how do I find a woman that's not on social media, right?
Yeah, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard, dog. But I hate to say this, bro. Like, but I honestly believe this. You know what I'm saying? Most men have a type. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes your heart can't handle what your eyes like. Maybe you need to start looking at women that look different than what you like. You see what I'm saying? If you like a short chick, maybe you start looking at a tall chick, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? You got to open up your pool.
I understand what you're saying.
Does that make sense? I ain't saying date no ugly chick. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying some opposite of your type. You see what I'm saying? Some opposite of your type. Most men have a type. I think most men can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? Me, I like dark-skinned women. You know what I'm saying? So you see what I'm saying? Like if you like light-skinned chicks or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know how you move around either. What do you do on a date? You know, when you go out, do you go to, a certain club, certain places? You know what I'm saying? Get out your city, get out your state, see what's up.
Yeah, I have been. Like I've tried Asian and stuff like that. Like I've been to Singapore several times, Europe, particularly like Germany. Earlier this year, I went to like the Mediterranean. I went to Greece and Spain for vacation a couple months ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, like for my type, yeah, it happens to be like some light skin, some dark skin, usually Asian.
You got a type. You see what I'm saying? It's like most men do. Most men do. I'm just being honest. Most men do got a type, bro. It's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, get some variety in your life, man. Nobody like just salt and pepper. You know what I'm saying? Get you some cayenne. You know what I'm saying? Get you some onion salt. Get you some garlic. You know what I'm saying? Get you some. You know what I'm saying? Start dating different chicks, man, and see where it's at, man. And you'll be amazed how quick your mind changes once you get to know a woman. You know what I'm saying? But she got to be good to your eyes, regardless. I understand what you're saying on that too, though. But yeah, it's like I have no excuses or answers for you, bro. Because if you got all the tools, unless you telling me something that's missing, bro, I ain't got no answers for you. You just got to keep shooting your shots.
I understand. Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Thank
welcome,
you,
bro. I'm sorry. I'm at a loss for this one, bro. Like I said, it's hard for me to give a guy who got everything going on any advice, bro. You should be giving me advice.
You should be giving me advice. You're already married. You have one.
Hey, man,
I appreciate.
But
Yeah,
I'm being honest with you, bro. But the thing is that, like I said, tell y'all, man, my wife, I used to date a certain type of chick, a brown skinned chick, a certain height. I like my girl under I used to like girls under like 5'4". I love short girls. You know what I'm saying? The tallest girl I ever dated was like 5'6". You know what I'm saying? I went totally away from it, man, because the girls I like never worked out. I just started dating other chicks, man. It's just what it is. Different type of chicks. You see what I'm saying?
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It worked for me. I don't know if it'll work for you. You know what I'm saying? Some people stubborn, so. But it's your life though, and you the one doing the choosing. So.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate it again.
I know I'm kind of vague on this one, bro, but I apologize.
Nah, it makes sense. It's definitely what my take is. It's definitely a trend going on. So.
Yeah. Okay, man. You got anything else, bro?
That's it, bro. Thank you for doing what you do.
Hey, no worries, man. Keep grinding, my boy. It's out there for you. All right, man. Take care, bro. All right, man. Oh, look at that. It's our time. He is Buck Mo. Hey, Buck Mo, he on it. You know what I'm saying? He doing what's right, though. Hey, if they ain't on no page, it's time to go. It's cool. Right? Don't give up, though. Don't give up, bro. Right. It's perfectly fine. Right. It is. If he got the means and the wherewithal to do it, man, he's single. Until then, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we got to go. Shit Critique about to start rolling, y'all. Make sure y'all go over there and check out She Critique. You said she not in America, man. She here, bro. You just might be, not the one he's looking at. But hey, man, shout out to the chat, man. Thank y'all so much for supporting your boy, man. Another great show. Another great show as usual, man. Make sure y'all, if you haven't already, if that subscribe button still red after y'all been sitting here all this time, we got a problem, man. Don't let me find your address. I'm gonna come and put a dookie box on your porch. You know what I'm saying? All y'all get Amazon. You know what I'm saying? But hey, subscribe to the network, man. Make sure y'all support the network, bro. Lapeef Network, the greatest network on the planet, man. Make sure y'all go over there and check out She Critique, man. They're about to start rolling here momentarily, if not already. He said 1 in 250 are good, decent females. Hey, Pac, so you got to get them shots up. You see what I'm saying? You wasn't shooting in the gym. You got to get them shots up, Pax. You know what I'm saying? That dude, if he got all this shit together, man, I see why, though. Hey, thank y'all, man. Thank y'all for everything, man. We're about to let y'all get out of here. Again, thank y'all so much for the support. Buck Mo, I got you. The IG is here. Not typed lately, man. That's the IG right there. That's the IG. My IG born Buck Mo, so don't be surprised, right? But with that being said, man, thank y'all so much for coming through again on this weekly journey we have, man. I hope I can give some relevant information to everybody. Again, I want to let y'all know I am not a therapist. I'm just telling y'all what I believe and what I go through. If it works for you, great. If it works for you, great. And if you don't use it, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? As usual, man, take care of yourself, man. It's a crazy world we in. Take care of yourself, man. Once you do that, take care of your family, because who gonna feed you your Jello when you get older? And I'm telling you, I like Jello. I seen somebody told me get that green Jello with some fresh pineapple and it'll change your life. I'm definitely gonna try that next week. And with that being said, man, I guarantee y'all do those two things, man. 99% of everything else will take care of itself. Man, y'all know who I is.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is
Y'all have a great weekend. Make sure y'all check out She Critique tonight. Your boy gonna might slide over there. Again, if you feel like going, if you feel like seeing, go on. Shout out to the queens over there, man. Y'all have a great weekend. We go.